Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't know. I don't have anything creative here. You know how it is. I'll give everyone a second to get in. Actually, let me get a notepad up real quick. Where was my plans for today? We need to call Kawakame, we need to visit Hifumi, Chihaya, Yoshida. Yeah, it's all pretty easy, I can do that. We can do that. Alright, I'll give it another moment or three. Not three, but three's a bit of a stretch. But, yeah. I don't know. Oh yeah, I was watching something. I don't know if I mentioned this previously, but I know, there's some early sketches of Mishima. Why am I? Oh, it's because it's my thing. That's why. There's some early sketches of Mishima having some kind of persona or some kind of Phantom Thief outfit as well. Some kind of like fedora and like it's not trench coat. I'm trying to remember what it was. It was like a fedora and like something else. He looked very stylish, I will say. I remember everyone in the comment section of that video were calling him an incel because of the fedora. I'm like, that's mean. He's doing his best. I'm tired. I don't care if I'm tired, Morgana. Alright, what's stats looking like? Alright, knowledge isn't there. Okay, proficiency is probably gonna be my first rank 5. Everything's pretty far away. Okay. I don't know. Let's get some stuff worked on. I need some more lockpicks anyway. I have 7. We're gonna make like 10.
Yeah.
You know, a normal amount. 11 lockpicks actually. So we like 18. So we're gonna be good for a while on lockpicks. You take 1 day and you're good.
Nice.
Give me another point. I'm at 3rd point. At spicy 3rd point. We love it. The police, get down! They found our stash. They found our stash of Phantom Thief funds. 250k, right out the window. Those police cars, did something happen? Looks like they're searching the premises. Another psychotic breakdown, I can't handle this. Something to do with those posters we saw? Did they arrest the Phantom Thieves? No, they didn't arrest the Phantom Thieves, I can tell you that much. Oh, look at that, another 10%. Another 10%, glory, glory! They caught some criminal. My scent was foretold by a calling card. Oh, I know about that, I saw them in Shibuya. The Phantom Thieves forum is super active. It's a forum? What's it called? I want to see.
Oh man.
It's so hot.
Who cares?
It's called I mean, it's July. It's actually later in real life at this point that it actually is in game. That's kind of funny. But the morning with the guy, the mafia boss getting busted. Some scattered calling cards across Shibuya just before his arrest. Remember the Kamoshida scandal? They say the same thing happened. That someone left a calling card. Madarame too, if I'm not mistaken. Do you think it's the Phantom Thieves? If so, I'm impressed. I can't believe they actually steal hearts.
No matter how hard they looked, even our organized crime department couldn't catch Junya Kaneshiro.
Oh, we have our ways.
And yet he simply turned himself in. Even confessed all his crimes. Phantom Thieves.
Yes.
Is it a crime?
I just got an achievement. Make a gluttony, cleaned out, completed the bank palace. The Phantom Thieves. Ba-dum.
Depending on the means, yes. He's absolutely right.
Even if it makes someone admit their evil deeds and helps make them pay for their crimes?
I hope she hasn't fallen under their influence.
I don't think you're going to be liking what you're about to hear. Sadly for you, Makoto's not fallen under their influence. Actually, even better for you, she's not fallen under their influence. She's just straight up joined us. Hope you're happy. Hope you're happy, funny prosecutor lady.
The Phantom Thieves.
Pancakes.
Damn it.
I thought I heard something but delicious pancakes. I'm on to you, Akechi. Staring at the talking cat. Being like, oh, I heard something about pancakes. No, 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 you heard something about a cat talking about pancakes. That's the problem. You're a rat. Probably. I choose to believe he's a rat because it's funnier that way. Anyway, I heard that the leader of the crime ring was causing trouble and should got caught. Seems like some of our students have been victimized by them, so we can breathe easy for now. I'm thankful for arresting the perp, even though they're just doing their job. Well, like perp is police slang. You might have heard the stars in police particularly say it. Short for perpetrator. Speaking of stars, can you answer this question? Oh no.
Give me an answer.
Some of the angles, A through E is the same as the sum of interior angles of a certain shape. 100. Is this geometry? Oh, I suck at geometry. I'm not even gonna lie, I did pretty well. Oh. Oh, we're just talking about shapes. What's that shape? What's the log again? They're entangles, blah, 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 blah. B. Decagon, pentagon, square, triangle. It's gotta be triangle, right? Pentagon's too obvious.
This is it.
I'm not dumb. Okay, I'm.
Very good.
Okay, I'm not dumb. Thank you. Yeah, sum of interior angles of a triangle always equal 180. Yeah. Okay, I do remember enough geometry. It's been a bit. I was looking at it like it was. I was thinking it was triangle. And I'm like, it's triangle, right? I'm not crazy. I'm not. Like, it's too obvious of an answer. I mean, to be fair, it might be too obvious for me. Because, no. Well, that I'm implying. No, never mind. I'm gonna say that sounds mean then. But like on my end, I'm thinking it's too. No, I'm just overthinking it. That's what I'm doing. I'm overthinking it.
Going.
Occam's razor. The simplest answer is most likely. Or whatever it goes. Yep. Madarame, as well as this incident in May, is new urban legend. Anyway, start preparing for tests during Wednesday, and don't be distracted by rumors like that.
Yep.
Oh no, I know we succeeded.
Hell yeah! Kanashiro finally confessed! People have been making a huge deal of it since the police announcement.
Yeah, I know, I saw. We got another full 10% of people that are on our side now.
It's difficult to accept that the authorities are taking all of the credit for his arrest.
People are going nuts about the Phantom Thieves online, though. Look!
It's all coming together for us.
Oh yeah.
This is quite the
Oh
turn.
yeah, it's all coming together.
All of a sudden,
Kronk.
people are expressing their long-standing belief in us.
Long-standing. I mean, I guess maybe there will be some people that weren't active about it just in case. But long-standing's a bit of a stretch.
So this is why Makoto told us to post the calling card anywhere that might stand out.
Pretty smart move on her part. Oh, where is our amazing Miss President?
Hey.
It's Makoto. My apologies, but I won't be able to join you today.
It's cracking.
I've been called into a meeting with the principal.
You can't see me right now, but I'm blinking. What does Principal Popo want with you?
There's no need to worry, though. More importantly, there was a special on TV about the Phantom Thieves.
I've noticed.
Huh? What did it say?
They were talking all about our calling cards.
For real?
Yep.
Anyway, my apologies about today. I'll have to see you all another time.
Have fun dealing with Principal Popo. Tell him I said hi.
Really? Oh, that's freaking crazy!
I hope all this excitement doesn't place us on the police's radar.
It'll be fine. No way they'd find out about that weird other world.
I mean, they will if you speak about it like that.
True, but do you remember what the fake Kaneshiro said towards the end?
Another user.
Yeah, he said we're not the only ones who are doing it.
Not gonna let it bother me. As far as we know, he was just pulling that shit out of his ass.
I mean, I'd be inclined to agree if Madarame wasn't freaking out about it too.
I hope that's the case.
Anyways, in your face, Akechi. Now, what do you want to do about our next target?
Maybe not talk about it here. We should probably go to LeBlanc and talk about it there.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Yeah.
Still, people might expect a lot from our next move, considering how excited they're getting.
We can't just pick any old schmo now.
There is no need to hurry, though. Counting Kamoshida, we've claimed 3 consecutive victories, right? We should just lay low and wait for all this excitement to blow over.
In that case, how about we have another celebration?
Oh, good idea. We can make it a welcoming party for Miss President, too. By the way, that briefcase, it's pretty damn expensive. Let's sell it and drop the cash on our party.
Hey, EY.
Wow. Seems like the lay low and wait idea has gone completely out the window.
I'm inclined to agree with the cat.
So we can count you out then, Morgana?
What are you talking about? I was just saying we should try and keep our party on the down low.
Agreed, I agree. It's not... Sorry, I agree with the cat. Let's not torment... normally I'd be like, let's not torment Ryuji. Because let's not torment the cat this time.
That's the spirit. Well, I'm gonna let Makoto know.
You having girl time together? Oh, yeah.
Hi, Makoto. There's something we forgot to tell you. So, oh.
Voicemail.
What's wrong?
Hello? I hope you remember we have finals next week. Yusuke and Morgana excluded, of course.
I'll do fine.
If you wish not to stand out, you had best not get bad grades, okay? That is something I simply would not be able to overlook as student council president. For now, behave and concentrate on your studies. We can have fun once finals are over. Understood?
Care to explain?
Care to explain why?
I believe in what I wrote. The Phantom Thieves are just.
Have you figured out who they are?
No.
No, I'm nowhere close. However, after considering all the facts, I concluded there are no errors in their acts or principles. Thus, upon deeming them to be on the side of justice, I have decided to end my investigation.
But that's impossible.
Now, do you know it's impossible, Principal Popo? Do you have an ulterior motive?
Impossible? May I see the evidence you have that leads you to believe so?
I was just speaking to the director of a prestigious college about your letter of recommendation, too.
Nah, blackmail.
There will be no need for that. I intend on getting into a good college by my own merit. Please excuse me.
She goes,
Hey, we're not done here.
she goes, nah. It turns out you don't want to get a recommendation unless I get you the names. Not my problem anymore. I'll just do it myself. He's not happy. Yeah, you should have thought twice, Principal Popo.
Sir, it's me. I apologize for bothering you like this.
The girl knows things and I can't get her to speak. I can't even emotionally blackmail her anymore. Sir, please help me.
About that. Yes, I am making progress. However, I have stumbled upon some difficulties.
You're worthless.
Still, why would someone as important as you be interested in a petty case like this? No, that's not what I meant. I will investigate with all the resources available to me.
Why do his eyes look like they're about to roll back into his skull? He's gonna roll back with his skull. He's gonna get like possessed by a demon. Dorime.
Of course. I should be able to let you know relatively soon.
He's gonna start floating out of the chair.
I will bring good news.
Yeah, go. Principal Popo, if you're so concerned about the Phantom Thieves, I got a suggestion. Go use your stand. Go use Black Sabbath to do something.
Well then, thank you for your... Damn it.
You're a liability. We're terminating your position.
I'm home.
Hello.
Hi, sis. You look tired. Is everything okay?
Don't worry about me. How about you, Makoto? Have you been keeping up with your studies?
Yes, of course. Though, what is the point of studying?
What do you mean?
I was just wondering what will be waiting for me at the end. Even if I manage to push through tough entrance exams, I'm still thrust into a competitive society.
I mean, you're not wrong. Honestly, you're not wrong to a certain extent. No one cares about your GPA after you go through college, and maybe that first job where they might care a little bit, depending on what it is. All that. Maybe the first internship or two. But after that, they care more about your work experience and your personality traits and what you can bring to the table. And how much you want to be paid.
What else is there besides success? Don't ask me such childish questions.
She's your sister. Let's not be so vicious.
Isn't this the man the Phantom Thieves sent a calling card for? I heard he confessed all his crimes.
Even the police couldn't figure out why. It really was out of nowhere. This would only make sense if his personality changed. That would be impossible.
Impossible, my rear end.
Why does it matter? The police still caught him in the end, right?
I had plans set for a promotion, but no one can take credit for his arrest now with that confession.
I mean, I'm curious how you had plans set for a promotion. I don't know how you were gonna get him to confess. I don't know what your plans there were.
Not that a child would understand.
Child. How old is Makoto? Persona 5. 18! I don't think she's a child. I don't think she's a child.
So she was pursuing the case after all.
Why do you look so dead? Your face is just really neutral. Just... not even dead, just... I don't know how to explain it. There's just something about that face.
Promotion. You've changed, sis. But I'll be okay. I finally found a place where I belong.
Ah, you're back.
Give me 1 second. Doopa 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 doo. Doopa 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 doo. Doopa 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 doo. Okay. And there we go. We should be good. Sorry about that. Alright, what's the log say? So you seem to keep on straight and narrow so far, but it doesn't mean you can slack off with summer on the horizon. Got it? Didn't really plan to, but thank you. Give a concern, I appreciate it, Sojiro. This reaction is incredible. I'm honestly shocked to see it. It is only natural that people are surprised. Even the police were struggling to catch him. Yeah, by the way, you said you were called in by the principal? Did something happen? Just regarding my investigation of the incident with Mr. Kamoshida. Don't worry, I didn't mention a word about any of you. I essentially told him I was unable to find any information. Are you gonna be okay? I will. I've graduated from my role as the exemplary honor student. From now on, I'm going to be more honest with myself. It's quite a refreshing feeling. So what are you going to do now? You want to stay with the Phantom Thieves? That's my intention, assuming it wouldn't be of any trouble. Well, welcome aboard, then. It'd actually be a big problem if you didn't stick with us. We should allow her to join us. It would be greatly convenient. Well then, I hope I can continue getting along with all of you.
An advisor, huh? This
Quite.
new teammate of ours is pretty promising. We'll be able to do even more now.
Saturday. I'm Kichi Choji right now. Top of my hands. What rank are we at with Akechi? Is this the one where he's locked behind stats? I need to check. Rank 2. Let me go double check this. Because if he's gonna... I want to check ahead of time, so I'm not gonna end up wasting time with him right now. Not because I like him, but more just because the fact of... I need to know what... knowledge. Rank 3, knowledge 3, and charm 3. Ah. That's why he's inviting me. I have rank 3 in everything. That explains a lot. Do I have anything I specifically need? I can't do Kawakami. I'll go starter. I could do... I can up Akechi. We will be doing that then, I think. I don't see any reason not to. Whoops. Alright, Akechi boyo. We will come. Do I have a, actually, do I have a Justice Arcana?
I need my stats.
Nuts. Nuts, 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 nuts. What do we have I can get rid of? I mean, Orthrus was pretty useful. He has, I was gonna say, Orthrus does have a bunch of good stuff on him. Rampage, counter, snap. I might just get rid of the Oni. Because strength... I'm gonna go to the Velvet Room real quick.
Hey, inmate.
Yes, come back in. Please don't whack me. Okay. I can't even finish saying that please don't whack me. And you've already gone and kicked me in the face, in the butt. In the everything.
You certain?
Yes, I am.
Justine, you handle this.
No, I don't have anything there.
These are the paths you have walked. Are you finished? What?
That's
Done
only
already? What?
business here.
What?
Start something to labor. Floros with Tarukaja. Let me go check to see if we can even get Floros.
You wish to perform can you gather them up?
Floros, Aurobis. I'm not gonna sit here and try to calculate for a little while about what I need. I can't make that. I actually wouldn't have to. Tamlin. Seems like among them. Interesting. Wouldn't be that bad. I would want to take my Leonin seed back afterwards. The problem... Decarabia, Isis, Anubis, Thoth, Horus. King Frost is not an issue. I'm not going to be worrying about him for a while. Same with you, I'm not going to be dealing with that for a while. I might make Tamlin. What would you even have that I could pass on to you? You're very clearly physically inclined. You do have a null and a drain. I actually wouldn't mind that.
Not terrible, but not impressive.
I can
Select the
do
skills you'd
that.
like to inherit.
Self by 50%, that implies... let's say I do take it, for sake of argument. 2% wouldn't be bad. Dodge electric is whatever. Do I have anything I want to pass down to him is the better question. Honestly, no. I might just hold off then.
Fusion.
Let's see if I can make anything interesting. Use my
Let us
results.
begin the search.
Actually, it's probably I'm better going.
Fusion.
I can think exactly what I have on me right now. It would be kind of pointless. Sandman, Jacoca-ten. None of these are particularly good.
Not
Tsunagi
terrible,
Figaro.
but not impressive.
Kind of funny.
You can't
Again,
handle this.
Belphegor. I can't handle Belphegor for a while. Decarabia.
Excessive
The
power
one
only leads to
Persona weak to
destruction.
base physical. Just really funny. Really funny. So any of them that kind of pop out here I can get rid of this for. Phoenix, Izanagi Picaro, Mitra, I'm not Mitra.
You okay with
Sandman. No.
You okay with this?
No.
Do you really need this?
No. I was
Not
kind of curious to see if he had stats like could inherit
Not
stuff, but not really
impressive.
worth it. You're not worth that.
Not terrible.
Snake
not
Lady,
impressive.
no.
Do you really
Actually,
need
I already
this?
can get that
Do
there.
you really need this?
No Atomic Bloodline. I really don't need something there. Oni doesn't have anything good there. Thunderbird's decent.
Excessive power only leads to
I say it's only
destruction.
got, well, I mean, it has lightning and it's weak to two other things, but it does have a lot of lightning stuff.
Not
Principality.
terrible, but not impressive.
Could. What's Anzu? Anzu. Anzu's pretty good. I might just pull Anzu back, honestly. Because I don't need Dingy Nitama for a bit, I don't think, right? Anymore. I don't really care about Mitratra. You kind of served your purpose. You have Recarm. I can pass Recarm down, hopefully. Yeah, let's actually get rid of you. Principality.
Not terrible.
I get something for
but not
Akechi,
impressive.
and I get something that's a free
Select
slot.
the skills you'd like to inherit.
Relief, SP, Wind, Bless, Support. I think I want to take Bless on you. I'll take Makoga as well as Makoha. Recarm. Regenerate. I guess Garula?
It will receive a fraction of my.
So we're gonna have two doubles there. One that's gonna be weaker, one that's gonna be stronger. So if I know I've got a bunch of weak guys, I can do that. I'm gonna bring Anzu back. So Anzu still actually has some use. Let's skip that. I am Principality. Order and discipline come before anything else. Take my mask and let's defend our honor together. I'm game. Sounds good to me. Level me up. Meteorama, forget boost. I don't really care about forget boost is a thing. Oh, my voice cracked. I guess my drink a bit. I can get Decarabia again. Honestly, what I can do is I can probably just
Finished for now.
Justine, you handle this.
re-pull. Whoops.
Read here.
I'm going to pull this.
This is your power. The inmate need you wish to perform an execution.
Let me see if there's anything good here that I can get. Haredi.
Excessive power
Huh.
only leads to destruction.
Kaguya
Not
Picaro is kind of
terrible,
funny, but again,
but not impressive.
also just worse Kaguya. Unironically, just worse Kaguya.
You wish to
Now choose.
My options again. I could.
a strong persona.
You're not
indeed.
great though.
Looks pretty tough.
Terraclaw. Nah. We'll just itemize you then.
Some modification, huh?
It appears it will become something protected.
Stats +1.
So, this into a new form.
Oh, you're at least not taking up spots. Use it well.
You change your mind? Justine, you handle
Summon. I know you'll be close. Arsene, Archangel, Anzu.
Persil withdraw this
It's like
criticism
13k,
power.
but we are decently wealthy.
done already. What?
Yes, I am done. I'd like to go back, please. Thank you for your time. I haven't done anything of substance. Alright, Ketchy, I am coming. Let me go see you. Found a respectable cafe here in Kichijoji. Don't worry, my treat, of course. Take a small drink, and I'm over. The cake here is fairly popular. I've been wanting to try it myself. Oh, you come here often? No, I only heard about it recently. Fads tend to be fairly similar, so I'm more curious about its popularity than its taste. Well, why don't we give it a try?
It was quite nice.
I basically said, I actually enjoyed that more than I thought I would. Hey look, isn't that him? Oh, you mean the guy who's on TV these days? Who was he again? Is his name Akechi? You know, the next generation detective prince? Well, I mean, I know you got Naoto from Persona 4. And you got him now. For an autograph? Must be for something bragging about. Uh-oh. Looks like I've been spotted. Should have figured. She's just here for the cake, I'm guessing. I'm sure she doesn't mean any harm. But I don't want to cause any trouble for the store. Huh, someone important here. Who is it? Is it a celebrity? Looks like I'm out of time. I wish I could have relaxed a little longer, though. We should go. I mean, you did nothing wrong, but... Alright. Sorry, but I think it'd be best to leave. I'm only going to cause problems if I stay. A shame I don't have glasses like you. Maybe I would have been able to get out of the situation. Come here a sec then, come here.
Hold on a moment.
Huh? Hey, what are you... Oh, that's... Oh no! Oh my goodness! Oh, he's back to don't get his autograph for. Hey, is that boy really Akechi? Oh, now I see him up close. I'm not so sure. Maybe you were seeing things. I don't remember the show. I remember the show too well. He didn't look like that. Oh, if he was the real thing, I could have bragged about meeting him. I can't believe you actually did that. I suppose it would be better to learn Diddy Oil to watch what I say around you. Should have taken a picture. Are you familiar with the legal right of portrait, or privacy perhaps? Also, hello, Lodge Bear. I hope you saw Akechi with the glasses. I hope you saw Akechi with the glasses. It was beautiful. Oh, it's hilarious. Still, there's no... Oh, you didn't see Akechi with the glasses? I'm doing one of his ranks in his confidant right now, and Joker to give him his glasses, that way people wouldn't recognize him. He looks slightly different, and I might have to just honestly, just after this stream, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and clip it, and I'll send a copy of it to you so you can see. It's beautiful. He done a Clark Kent, yeah. I guess you try.
Thank you.
I think I've learned a valuable lesson. Thank you.
Give me the rank up.
I can actually continue now that I've got rank 3 on everything.
All right.
So I can start being his confidant again. Looks like the coffee's gone cold. Why don't we order new ones? Well, see you next time. Hello, it's a shame our discussion was interrupted today. I was rather enjoying having a breather with you. But you certainly surprised me today. I can't believe we got out of that with such a basic trick. It was an interesting experience, but I definitely don't want to go through that ordeal ever again. I saw firsthand what happens when I'm too careless with my words around you. Was fun though, wasn't it? You have a twisted concept of fun. Though if you dressed as me next time, I think I might agree. I could use a stunt double. You and I aren't terribly different in height. I'm sure my clothes would fit you. If we do this, it'll have to be carefully planned, of course. I'll be dictating everything from hair to accessories. No one would notice the switch, I'm sure. We proved it today. Most people can't see beyond the superficial. Whoops, I have an early start tomorrow, so I'll have to excuse myself. See you soon.
I'm back. I'm back in the prison cell.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'm currently playing Assassin's Creed Unity. How is that? I've heard good things about the game. I've heard good things about it. Also, hi, Miss Lawyer Lady. You were trashing on your sister earlier. We don't like that. Makoto's cool. She's also got a motorcycle. We like that around here. It works, just...
This new ally you gained was Makoto?
Yeah! Get mad!
Multiplayer's a bit iffy. Ah, fair enough. Is it like more that the game's configured for single player, or is it more just that the control is it like is it online multiplayer or is it local multiplayer? I know it sounds like a dumb question, but there are some games I've seen where they still have local multiplayer as an option, so I figure I should ask. In the meantime, I'm just gonna let her stare at me disapprovingly, because it's funnier. As online multiplayer, but you can't anyone... that seems like a really big oversight, honestly. Yeah, you can play with people online, but you can't ensure you're playing with your friends. That's some weird logic. I'm not gonna lie, that's some really weird logic. I want to know what they were on with that. Because you'd think if they're going to have multiplayer, you'd have the ability to invite your friends. At the very minimum. Because it's not like, I mean, I know you can. I was gonna say, like, I know with DMC, for instance, it records people's gameplay. And then has them, like, I remember at one point when I was playing, like, so in the nearer levels, for instance, I had V alongside me, I had someone else that was playing V. And it's only because they use Ubisoft Connect, yeah. As I said, I still feel like that's an oversight somewhere that could be easily fixed. I mean, when did Unity come out? I don't know if they'd actually go back to it. Unity. 2014, yeah. So it's the right. That's the one. I thought it was a little bit more recent than that. I feel old now. Game's 11 years old. I feel old. But yeah, no, I don't think they're gonna suddenly go back to patch that, unfortunately. But again, I feel like that is just something of an oversight.
Just tell me the truth.
No!
You already know the truth.
Makoto. That's preposterous. If what you say is true.
Yeah, why do you think she joined us? Because you were being a bad sister to her and berating her, and she's 18 years old, and then you were calling her a child, and you're getting mad at her, and you were talking about how all you care about is a promotion, and that you had everything set up for a promotion rather than doing what's right. What do you have to say to those accusations? I say as my hand shakes violently, even though you can't see it behind the screen. Game was 4. Come on, that's 4. Jeez. I feel like an old man.
Was Makoto also running from the police when you were arrested?
That's for me to know and you to find out. I'm not gonna say anything.
Now that I think about it, she did start talking a lot about the investigation from summer onward. Makoto aside, you mentioned one other important detail. Did Kaneshiro really say there was someone using the metaverse besides the Phantom Thieves?
Yes.
Those words could just be taken as you shifting blame to this other person, you know.
I want you to... Lady, I want you to focus on the fact that we talked about Madarame having mentioned something about someone else there, and Kaneshiro is now saying the same thing according to my testimony. And you're telling me that you think I'm shifting blame to someone else. You are bad at your job!
But why would you fabricate such an elaborate story and then shift the blame elsewhere?
Exactly, now you're getting it.
There are two possibilities. Either you've simply been trying to confuse me with your lies, or everything you've stated is true. Have you been telling me the truth from the very start?
I don't know, have I?
That's the plan. Then again, I am investigating a thief who steals hearts. Very well. No matter how absurd it may seem, I'll reevaluate my stance on believing you, for now.
Good.
In return, speak the whole truth and nothing but the truth. It's a fair deal. Is that acceptable?
We're making a deal.
Give him the deal.
I am thou. Thou art I.
Prison deal.
Thou hast acquired a new vow.
We love prison. My voice cracked
It shall
there.
become the wings of
We love
the
prison
lion
deals.
that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the judgment persona.
Oh, she's judging me alright, and all the wrong reasons.
Lead to freedom and new power.
All the wrong reasons for it.
All right.
A judgment persona.
We're running out of time. Let's move on to your next target. Actually, I should rephrase that. They targeted your group first, didn't they?
Yes.
The identity of your opponent is this.
Alibaba, Medjed.
We have no pictures. Even their names and identities are unknown. If what you told me is true, then this nav thing you've mentioned wouldn't have worked in this case.
Oh, you'd be surprised what we can figure out.
How did you target them? Tell me everything.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. Quiet, quiet, quiet. Quiet. Yes. Think they got chicks. Truly, they got Kaneshiro. Yes. I agree with this statement. It's hard, right? Seriously, the Phantom Thieves are amazing. Isn't it cool how they steal people's hearts? How do they make them repent? I'm really curious. Who are they? Yes. The answer to all those questions is yes. Hey, you're there, right? Come downstairs.
Hey, check the ingredients in the fridge.
Oh, I think I mentioned this once on stream, but since you're here, I can definitely tell you this. So, there was originally planned to be a feature in this game where if Joker kept going into the fridge, it was implied that he was stealing food, or not really stealing food, but he was eating food from the fridge. And you'd get a note every single time, being like, Sojo being like, stop, stop, stop. You know, making threats and eventually just being like, you know, I hope the food was good. You know, all that kind of stuff. And eventually got kind of wholesome. And it kind of gets scrapped eventually.
Hey, what's up?
Which is sad. On another similar note, Joker's original persona was planned to be Mephistopheles. Memphis, Tennessee.
Huh? It's not right. Not cute. That was the one the staff recommended to me, though. Won't that printer do? Huh, it'll do, but it's not it. Okay, I'll be right over.
Diva.
This might take a while. I'm leaving the store to you.
Sounds good.
Lock up for me if I don't come back.
Going on a date?
Something like that.
Okay.
What a handful.
Look at that beautiful hat and outfit.
And that concludes the latest news on the suspect Kaneshiro.
We love Sojiro.
This case is said to be a result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but what do you think?
We don't know their methods, but I believe they are a menace that will threaten this law-abiding country.
Oh, do you?
This dangerous group tampers with people's hearts. It's no different from brainwashing.
That's what the government wants you to think.
I see. You're absolutely correct.
No, they're not correct. We're good, upstanding citizens. We're just more concerned than some of you are.
I wonder what's going on. Didn't this happen a little while ago, too?
Crime City's a good
Who was it again?
crime group.
You know, that famous artist.
Silence. We're no more ads for a moment. We're taking a break from the ads. Let me. Oh no, it's just starting. Never mind. It says it's in progress right now. I was gonna go delay it. Apparently I can't.
Madarame, was it?
Yes.
They punished those awful people, didn't they? The Phantom Thieves aren't at fault then.
Well, yes.
That may be true, but...
Well, yes, but...
Don't you think so too, dearie? The Phantom Thieves aren't doing anything wrong, are they?
Thank you, Grandma. You understand. Probably not.
Well, I think they're doing good. Oh my, look at the time. We should probably head home.
Ah, you're right. Thanks for the drink.
Yes, come back soon. Come back soon.
Yes. I've received the reports on Kaneshiro's case.
Oh, it's the bald man. Well, balding man. It's not really a bald man. His head looks kind of like an egg. Is he completely bald? I'm thinking of. No, he does have a nice mustache. He's completely bald, save for the mustache. Yeah, I can't call him that, sadly. I was gonna call him Eggman. I can't call him Eggman. He doesn't have a mustache. He doesn't have entirely bald head.
But to think
Unfortunate.
the Phantom Thieves would honestly attempt an absurd idea like social reform.
We don't like social reform here at the government. We like to control your minds.
You're absolutely right. I'm not pleased about the general public's support of them either. There's also the danger of the metaverse being exposed with their continued actions. Actually, there is one countermeasure he brought in that seems usable.
What do you mean by that?
It involves having the Phantom Thieves destroy themselves without our direct intervention. We'll set things up so that those mental shutdown occurrences are their doing.
Ah, you're corrupt.
Ah, I thought as much. I had a feeling that it was too brutal for it to be his own idea. Still, I think you'd go through such elaborate detail to crush them. Their actions must be that much of an eyesore for you. I sympathize with what you're going through. Well then, I'll clean this up quickly and put it behind us.
How about no?
Yes. A grand undertaking like social reform is beyond a group such as the Phantom Thieves.
And what makes you think that you're allowed to do it yourself?
Only
for
a
that much?
select few are worthy of changing the world. And who better than the future Prime Minister, sir?
It's Ryuji.
Hey, it's me. Where you at? What you doing?
Watching the store.
Gotcha. We're gonna come over right now about the, you know what. See ya.
Oh, it's Sunday too. I was really hoping to go see Yoshida.
What's up? We're here to hang out.
Hey guys.
That's not why we're here. We need to study for finals.
Why am I here too?
Because the fact of you're the smart person in the group and you're being dragged into this whether you want to or not. Welcome to this group of chuckleheads.
You're one of us now, so of course you gotta help us. We're in trouble if you don't teach us, you know.
True.
Even you're saying such things?
I mean, would you prefer arguing with them? It's going to be 3-on-1.
Let's leave those guys be.
I couldn't ask the last time I was here, but what is this place? The storekeeper doesn't seem to be around.
That's where this guy lives.
Hi.
He's got complicated circumstances.
Yeah, I can see you got your wide eyes there.
We can tell her about it, right? Actually, tell yourself.
Yeah, you get it.
It's terrible.
I know.
On Yusuke and me are pretty much the same too. I mean, it's not as bad as this guy's though. It's just something we can't ever put up with. That's why we all became Phantom Thieves.
Hey, don't forget me.
I know. We're all part of the team. By the way, Makoto, ain't there someone you can't forgive either? Like, a heart you want to change?
That's a secret.
What do you mean by that?
Ah, there's someone like that. You could just tell us, you know. You don't gotta be so cold.
That aside, do you have any intention of studying for the exams?
Ah, deflecting the blame.
Not
In the
really.
question. Not really.
It's fine if I leave then?
No, I'm just joking. Please teach us.
It's fine if I leave then. See, that gets him.
What was this term? It's phobia, so it's a fear of some kind.
I think it's a fear of open spaces. You don't hear it that often.
There's like
though.
agoraphobia or something.
Leave vocabulary and long sentences to me. I suck at proper grammar, though.
She's just like, what? No.
Even if we study English, it's not like I'm gonna use it in the future.
You're using it right now, Ryuji.
When it comes to you, your Japanese is questionable too.
Okay, let's not take pot shots.
Shut up!
Explain the writer's feelings? What point is there in that?
Oh, it's impossible. I can't memorize all these formulas. Ain't there a good way of cheating?
Let's not say you want to cheat.
Why don't we take a break?
And that was the follow-up report on the suspect Kaneshiro. Now, Akechi-san. This case is said to be the result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but in actuality, is this true?
No.
Considering how a calling card was scattered about, I believe there's no mistaking that.
Oh, okay.
The question is what the Phantom Thieves actually did. If they tampered with the suspect's heart, it casts doubt on the authenticity of any confession.
So then, by tampering with hearts, the Phantom Thieves are fabricating crimes that may not exist?
We can't deny the possibility.
Oh,
There's no
boo-hoo.
doubt that the Phantom Thieves are exposing hidden injustices in society.
Yeah, you're saying that you're trying to be a fence sitter.
However, if this is done by sidestepping the law, their way of thinking is very dangerous.
And what's your suggestion then?
So, in a way, they're outlaws.
Yes. They're no different than the criminals they target. This cannot be overlooked.
I see.
Oh, I see. My
I see.
ass. Why the hell are we being treated as the bad guys?
I see.
Just let them say whatever they want. More people are starting to understand that what we're doing is right, after all.
Hang on, I just noticed something. We have everyone's little pencil cases here. You can actually see a lot about the person. Joker's is very plain and simple. Which obviously, considering Joker is supposed to be a reflection of the player character, that makes a lot of sense, honestly. An's very girly and I want to say she's a very flowery personality, even. At times. I think I'm using the word right. Right? I'm not mistaking that word from another one. No, I am. I'm using it correctly. I mean, Makoto's kind of flowery too in that regard, considering how she speaks especially, but it kind of fits, it fits her personality. Ryuji, he's a runner, he's gonna have something, I feel with him, it makes sense, if it's his personality, he's gonna have something sleek, simple, not as simple as this, but has just a bit of personality to it. Yusuke's gonna keep it simple as well, like Joker, but it feels very traditional for his. It feels very traditional in comparison to the rest. Like, it feels almost like a, like, you know, like those, like, rolling drawers that you have? Kind of reminds me of one of those, or like, it kind of reminds me of like an art supplies box that one might have. And Makoto has the panda one, which, for how serious she is, I mean, also kind of reflects on the fact that she just needs a hug. She's doing the best that she can. But also, obviously, you would not expect it with Makoto of all people to have a pencil. A case that's like a panda one. But it also kind of just highlights some of her quirkiness as well.
When I'm walking around in town, I hear a lot more people talking about us too.
I can tell.
And the forum's been full of hype. Do you think we made it big time?
Soon.
Don't get pompous over dealing with some street thug. Save it for after we deal with a bigger target.
Just gotta take down a bigger one, yeah? That was the plan from the start anyways.
True. It may be best if we start thinking about it.
I bet we'll find one in no time. The wind's blowing in our direction and everything.
I mean, better than thinking about the intricacies of every character's decision here.
I feel like we won't lose to anything right now.
Well, we'll decide on that eventually. We need to overcome our exams first.
Exactly.
Now then, break time's over. Let's get back to...
That reminds me, the celebration party. Weren't we gonna do it after exams?
Fine.
Yes, I believe so.
Where should we go? I feel like I'll study better if I got something to look forward to.
Or get distracted.
The last one was a buffet at a hotel. We haven't gone anywhere since.
We did a buffet, we did hot pot.
Huh? A buffet?
Where would be good? Hey, what about fireworks? A fireworks festival!
Does sound pretty fun, honestly.
Oh yeah, it's that season, huh?
That sounds good to me.
Does sound pretty fun.
Ignore a buffet, but I'll take the beauties of summer.
It's okay, Yusuke, I'll feed you.
Still, I demand that we feast during the festival as well.
You, of all people, need to feast.
Do you guys own a yukata? Will you wear a yukata?
Doesn't a fireworks festival sound good? You think so too, right?
But it's hot out. I'll get you on that one. That sounds like a good idea.
Alright, fireworks festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
Study comes first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them. Are we clear?
I mean, that's a pretty good motivator.
Yes, ma'am. Alright, fireworks festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
Study comes first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them.
Gremlin.
Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am.
I want a tech setup like hers. I mean, maybe not not all of this part, but dang. Got a little Power Rangers. Time of the year, yep. Hey, so there's this dangerous, almost psychotic blog that hasn't ended up on the forum yet. I'll kill him, I'll kill him, I'll kill him. That's all it says. Remember she's talking about her boyfriend? That's, yeah. Really bad. It's even worse. She's a shooting student. Oh yeah, the creepy girl. I was waiting to when I'd be able to actually get her, or not her confidant. Oh my god. Her, quest done.
Oh!
'Cause I knew it would be there at some point. Please tell me I can go downstairs. Yes, thank you. Let me go. Let me go, please. I need to go see. Let me go. Mew, nice work today. Slate. No.
We're gonna go!
Why am I being denied anything? Everything.
He's denying my rights.
You know what we could do? Do I have anything that would be stat points, book, study? I could study. I'm not going to be getting rank 5 beforehand. I will for next semester though, by this rate. I can't go out. I can't call Kawakami. I don't really have a reason to make any of the stat restoring items. Which is up there? I could do a book. Would I do need to do this? Yeah, let me go take care of this because I know I need to.
Make sure your clothes up.
Yeah, I do need to actually read this magazine to get access to Chinatown, which I believe. Who was it that needed Chinatown specifically? Chinatown. Makoto's the one that needs Chinatown available. Chinatown, read Chinese sweets. Yep, I did that. Sunday, holiday, summer vacation only. Okay, that's easy enough to do. I can easily invite her there. Okay. Huh. Neat.
Wow.
Fish, reading Chinese sweets. Chinatown aren't there. Yep, I can go there now. Japan's largest Chinatown. Gourmet Chinese restaurants line the streets. 4,000 years of history. Take a walk through a foreign city. Enjoy the stall food and souvenirs.
All right.
Indeed. We should. We should bring Makoto with us. Staying up too late isn't healthy, you know. It's like Madarame. That's what comments know. What the Phantom Thief's goal is? Are they just choosing bad people to steal hearts from? Maybe someone's asking them to do it. Oh yeah, they have a forum or something. They make a request there and they follow through.
What a refreshing morning. How are you doing? I didn't expect the Phantom Thieves would suppress a man that even the police had trouble with. The fact they have so much support online is worrisome. I'm in a bind since I previously denounced them.
I can tell.
All the interviews these days ask me about that. Still, can we really say the Phantom Thieves are on the side of justice with just this example?
I'll let people talk. Everything will be fine.
Well, thank you. But I noticed that you're not saying that the Phantom Thieves are right. I suppose that was an unfair way to phrase it. I was originally investigating the mental shutdown incidents. Don't you think it's similar to the change of heart that the Phantom Thieves are doing?
I mean, yes and no. Yes, in the sense of someone's cognition is changing rapidly. But there's a huge difference between people going psychotic and murdering themselves and or other people versus them confessing all their crimes. Kind of polar opposite.
Now that I think about it, their actions mirror the mental shutdown cases with the rate of victims. It's impossible not to see a connection there. Sorry. I don't want to make you late. I'll see you again.
I'll see you again. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. More packed than usual today. Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are: Shibuya crime ring reveals all. The leader's confession has led to the arrest of several other key members. Sudden rampage highway accident. The driver's death has been confirmed, taking the total count up to 4. Hotspots of Tokyo. Come see the summer fireworks show on the July 18th.
I see.
Kanashiro spilling the beans. The organization is falling like a house of cards. Hehehe, we're getting more and more famous.
get started.
Hello, Maruki. It has been a bit. Tests are coming up. Everyone's studying. I know some of you rely on all-nighters, but I can't recommend it. That really messes up your information retention. Oh, speaking of, do you guys know the difference between short-term and long-term memory? And so answers that short-term memory is more temporary, contextual, even. But long-term memories, they stick with you. In short-term, you're working with a hard limit. You retain only 6, maybe 7 pieces of information. But your brain's capacity for long-term memory is huge. It might even be infinite according to some theories. Isn't it like theoretically your brain can store like a petabyte of information? I think it's like a petabyte.
How about you?
Considering that a terabyte's like 1,000 gigabytes basically. How much is a petabyte? A petabyte is 1,000 terabytes. Okay, so it's just the next biggest unit. I thought so. Yeah, petabyte is 1,000 terabytes, which means consider that you have 1,000 gigabytes before a terabyte. Ugh. It's a lot of storage. 30 seconds at a time. That said, how long do you think you retain long-term memories? Let's know how long to keep long-term memories, huh? This is a tricky one. Well, what is a long-term memory anyway? I mean... long-term... Again, Occam's razor. You keep for a long time. So which is how long? It's about the memories you could store, right? Something like... theoretically infinite. If you have a theoretically infinite space for them, then theoretically you'd be able to retain them for... forever.
This is it. That's right.
Long memories without reiteration. Be great if you can code all test answers to long-term memory, huh? Oh well, can't always get what you want.
Give me the knowledge, and the charm, and all the stats. Knowledge, yes.
At least you get summer break once the exams are over, so do your best to study, okay? Yeah, memories never really go away. It means I'll remember my past eventually, right? Hopefully, Morgana. Hopefully. July 18th. So July 18th, Marine Day. Finals end on the 16th. Should be good to go, right? What are you talking about? The fireworks festival. You're really quick to look up stuff like that. Get back to studying. Do that tomorrow. In the middle of a class. Talk about those things later. Yeah.
Hey, are you listening?
Hey, you shut up. Yo, pay attention. Is that how you listen to is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? I feel a murderous intent.
Pay attention.
So you get for daydreaming. Kids these days have no respect for their elders. I need rank 5 proficiency to dodge the next one.
Hey.
Hi, Chi. Heading home. It's rare running into you at this hour.
That reminds me.
The council Dr. Mark is offering. It's becoming quite popular. I saw someone heading into the nurse's office just as I was leaving the school. Teachers say he's been well worth his time here. I have a feeling there's more to his popularity than just talent. Maybe I should find out for myself at some point. How about studying? Naturally, that'll still happen when I get home. It's part of my daily routine.
Excuse me.
I appreciate your concern, but how about yourself? Depending on the exam scores, there may not be a fireworks festival for anyone to attend. Were you aware? I'm joking, but make sure you study well, alright?
Alright then.
I'll need to buy some more test prep booklets on my way home. See you later.
Senpai,
We got Kasumi here too now.
what a pleasant surprise. Are you headed home too?
Quite. Oh yeah, speaking of her, I know someone's been working on a mod recently that swaps out Joker for her as the main protagonist instead. And they've even edited some of the events, like instead of Ryuji being in the hot tub, I know they showed like one where it was like edited where it was on instead.
Same here. I don't have club practice today. That reminds me, there's something I wanted to report to you. Would now be a good time?
Good a time as any.
Thank you. Why don't we find a seat somewhere?
Huh?
Yoshida?
And you are...
Yes.
It's been quite a while, Akechi-san.
And the same for you. Yoshizawa-san, right?
Oh, you two know each other.
My father works at a TV station. Have you ever seen Good Morning Japan? My father's the director.
I've been brought onto the show as a guest a number of times now. That's how I ended up becoming acquainted with Yoshizawa-san. I didn't know you knew her as well.
Yes, I'd say we're quite friends, right? She's my friend.
He helped me out of a jam before, and now he's been offering me guidance.
Helped you out of a jam, huh? I see. So, what were you two up to?
Oh, right! I was just about to share some exciting news. It's nothing to keep secret, so I may as well spill it now. About that summer competition I mentioned to you before?
Yes.
I was chosen to be our club representative.
Oh, congrats.
This only feels like the beginning to me, though.
Isn't your club's team considered to be quite prestigious? And you're their representative. I must say, that's extremely impressive.
Someone's got some talent.
Thank you. I'll do my best to make everyone proud.
I'll be cheering you on as well.
Indeed.
I have an idea. Since all three of us are here, why don't we go somewhere as a group? We can call it our little celebration for Yoshizawa-san's success.
I'm open.
That would be wonderful. Does that work for you, Senpai?
Let's work it. Let's do it.
That settles it. Would you mind if I chose the place? There's a wonderful little cafe I know about.
Of course. Lead the way.
Yoshizawa-san? You drink hot beverages even in the summer?
I like how we have, like, coffee or tea, soda, like very clearly soda.
I have to prevent my body from getting too cold, since the meet's coming up rather soon.
Fair.
I see. You make sure you're covering all your bases.
Our drink's just as hot.
Good point. Well, some people say coffee can cool you off, even when hot, so I try to avoid that too.
So you're doing tea then?
This image that you enjoy sweet things, Akechi-san. Is that untrue? I swear I saw you eating fried sweetbread on TV just the other day.
Does sound pretty good.
It's all part of a marketing strategy. That sort of stunt is an easy crowd pleaser.
You seem to have your own bases covered as well.
I had it more. I feel lied to.
Presenting oneself in a favorable light is nothing surprising. More surprising is just how innocent you seem to be.
I've been wondering, how do you two know each other?
His social studies class visited the set of a TV show I appeared on.
Ah, that's right. Second years got to go to a TV station.
He and I exchanged our opinions during the shoot, and his way of thinking intrigued me.
I can definitely see that. Senpai's take on things often helps me as well.
That reminds me, Yoshizawa-san. You had mentioned that he's been providing you with some guidance.
That would be correct, yes.
Yes, like you just said, his way of thinking is intriguing. I figured I could benefit from his input.
In that case, let's play a little game.
Little game.
Would you mind if I posed the same question to you that I first asked him?
No, go right ahead.
Oh boy.
So, my question was, what do you think of the Phantom Thieves, Yoshizawa-san?
The Phantom Thieves? You mean in the case that they do in fact exist, yes? I admit that the assistance of others in need is a truly great act, but I simply can't agree with their methods.
You traitor!
I see. Care to explain?
I suspect the Phantom Thieves' existence isn't going to be beneficial to society in the long run.
How so?
Well, for example, when someone's faced with a problem to overcome, I believe they need to do it themselves.
Yes, but what about... Here's my contradictory point for you, or here's my contradictory point for you. What about the people that don't have the means to do so themselves?
Getting help from others is totally fine, but in the end, it takes a person's initiative to truly create lasting change.
But then at that point, if you're asking for help from other people, is this not technically the same by technicality? It's just, rather than directly reaching out for someone and saying, I need you to do this for me, I need you to help me, you have another group who's going, hey, you're having trouble, you're a victim in this, allow me to help you. By that logic, it's not too far off from like a lawyer helping a case in that instance.
If society relied upon a safety net like the Phantom Thieves, I worry that people would stop making a conscious effort.
I mean, yeah, but again, I'd say the same thing with the legal system. Oh, if you have a bunch of lawyers that can protect you in a case, or a bunch of lawyers are willing to help you out, then everyone doesn't care about consequences. Does that mean people are breaking into houses willy-nilly? Does that mean the streets are on fire? No. Because there are still consequences for what happens.
Granted, this depends on how severe the problem is, and it's inaccurate to apply generalizations
Okay,
to
fair.
an entire population.
Fair. But even when you scale it down to a local level, even barring it as a lawyer, and bring it down to a local level, you still got other people that are going to care. That doesn't mean that you're going to directly ask for their help. And they're just going to be like, hey, I saw you were having trouble. It's the right thing to do to help you out, even if you're not directly asking for it. Sure, it's going to upset some people, understandably. But there's also people that are out there going to be able to appreciate it because they don't feel like they can stand up for themselves without that sort of help, and are too embarrassed or, for one reason or another, incapable of asking for help themselves.
But I believe a society where everyone simply leaves matters to the Phantom Thieves wouldn't last for very long.
So I agree, but I disagree, but I also agree. I agree on some of your points, I disagree on some of them.
I see. So, in the sense of a person's growth, their actions actually hinder it. Quite an interesting take on the matter. Let me ask you then, what do you think of Yoshizawa-san's opinion?
I've made my opinion quite clear. She's not wrong to a certain extent.
Ah, so you think you should let others come to their own conclusions on the matter?
Wait, could you actually be a fan of the Phantom Thieves, Senpai?
No.
I didn't mean to start an argument. I just can't help myself sometimes. Let's change the subject.
I'm not
to
a
something
fan,
bit
technically.
lighter.
I'm technically not a fan if I'm their leader.
I'm sorry, I should probably get going. If I'm away from home too late, my parents will begin to worry.
Right, then let's call it a day. Good luck on your competition.
It's all... He's rooting for you, I'm
thank
rooting for
you.
you. We're all rooting for you. Chat's rooting for you. Probably.
Well then,
I hope
see
they
you
are.
later.
I see. You had your friends over for a study session, huh? How do you know? Nothing gets by me. I own the place, remember? You can tell what goes on here just by looking at the tables. I mean, there's not really a reason to lie to him about it. Let me see if I can go out or if I'm stuck inside. I can go out. Thank you, game. Who is available? Exams are such a downer. Am I and Jill want to study together? Ooh, I wouldn't be opposed to such a thing. Is there anything better that I need to do? Sojiro I can work on, but he's not gonna be fully there. In terms of bonus, EY I can't start yet. Oh yeah, Mishima, I could do either of them. Chihaya I need to start. But at the same time, it is a whole bunch of points that I can study with on. Let's do it. And that'll help for later. I need to take advantage of an opportunity when I have it.
This sucks.
Because, I mean, for you, it's affinity points for you, and it's also stat points. It's a 2-for-1 special. No, it doesn't make any sense. Here, let's think together. Yeah, can't abandon Lady On. Think like your life depends on it. More knowledge for me, and more affinity for you.
Okay.
This stuff should be nothing compared to Shadows. Let's work together and defeat it. Okay, time to work. I'm spent. Sweet ridiculous. Hey, did you know there's gonna be a summer festival in Odaiba? Summer festival, huh? And want to eat so much fatty food when it's so hot out. Man, you just don't get it. It's because it's hot out that we eat all that meat. Come on, let's go check it out. I'll treat you to a scare. Summer festival, huh? You think you'll have any A5 beef there? Well, you should worry about the finals first. Once those are over, it'll be summer vacation, so stay focused.
My hope rests with the Phantom Thieves.
I'm so glad the Phantom Thieves are all over the news. Yeah, they've really taken off since this whole Kamoshida thing. Legend of our Phantom Thieves started at our school. We're practically one of them. And who can't relate to what they're doing? Punching corrupt adults up to no good. Please should take notes.
Quiet down.
People sure are making a fuss even though it's right before exams. Beyond Kanashiro's arrest are the Phantom Thieves, or behind it rather. A mysterious group that are changing people's hearts. I recall there were similar rumors back during that business with Kamoshida. Help the weak and crush the strong. Truly a modern legend of the Gentleman Thief. In the long history of humans, the Gentleman Thief has been seen briefly during times of turmoil. Now then, please look at this picture. Yoshida. This picture depicts the final moments of Ishikawa Goemon.
Do you know the answer?
He did something during the Sengoku period that had him and his family boiled to death. Do you know what he did? Thievery, right?
This is it.
Yes, thievery.
Correct.
It's correct. Ishikawa Goemon is Japan's most famous thief. He's very popular, and some called him a gentleman thief. By the way, the Goemon bath comes from his name. Only stealing from the rich and powerful and sharing with the poor, Goemon's exploits have been documented in many forms of media like kabuki and novels. I was gonna say it would have had to be thievery because of the fact of, well, I was gonna say they would probably not give it to Yusuke if it had someone else, but also makes sense for him as well. Plus, Yusuke's pretty traditional, so it makes sense to give him a Japanese hero then.
Nice going.
It must be really smart to answer a question like that. Yes, give me the
Point, give me the point. More knowledge, more knowledge. Gains for the gains. Gains for the gains pile.
However, it's actually unclear whether or not Goemon was indeed a gentleman thief. Rebelling against Hideyoshi, whose campaign had failed, propaganda by the government to sully his name. The gentleman thief Goemon may be no more than an illusion made by varying motivations. In actuality, most heroes and gentleman thieves throughout history are something like that. I was gonna say, isn't it like Mulan, if I remember right? Because I know she's like a major historical figure in terms of like female heroes, and also I believe Chinese fiction as well. But if I remember right, I think that there was someone that's similar to her. I don't remember the name of it off my head. I know there's like, I know Mulan didn't actually exist, or at least it's contested whether she actually existed or not. Because I know that it was a mix of someone else's exploits that was basically the kind of a real life version of her, but also obviously, you know, story, not fairy tale elements, but more just storytelling elements that got passed on through the ages. Or something like that. Yep. Origin illusion. But before that, you still need to study Sims starting tomorrow.
It's open.
Come in.
Welcome.
Oh, you're the student council president. Ichima, right?
Excuse me.
Sorry for coming in sorry for coming by so suddenly.
It was nothing.
Oh no, everyone's permitted to stop by whenever they like. I know the phrase counseling session can make some people nervous, but don't be. Considering you're the student council president, I'd rather didn't force you to come here at all, actually.
No.
Well, I was advised to come, but I still chose to do it on my own.
Good.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it. But please, there's no need to be concerned about my being here. Feel free to discuss anything with me.
Yes.
Right. So I shall. Hey, you're sounding more like the counselor in here than I am.
I see.
Excellent grades, exemplary conduct. Wow, you appear to be the ideal honor student.
No.
Oh no, not at all. In fact, quite the opposite. I'm actually a bit of a mess, and I always have to turn to others for help. Well, you sure had me fooled. Even still, getting help isn't a bad thing at all. In fact, it's wonderful you have a support system. Indeed. Especially lately, I feel like I can't do anything right by myself nowadays. Did something go wrong for you?
Yes.
Yes, but it's nothing major. I've come to understand all too well that it's a bad idea taking on more of a burden than one should. You really do seem like someone with a mature sense of responsibility. However, that may be why people around you, especially the adults who should be protecting you, rely on you so much. Adults who should be protecting me? Had I been clever enough to understand that earlier, things may have gone a bit differently for me. You think so? Ah, you live alone with your older sister, I see. Pardon my saying so, but it seems like you've been through quite a lot.
But...
Honestly, it only felt like the norm to me. But our lack of adult guardians has been hard on my sister, even now as well. And I'd be lying if I said it wasn't hard for me too. Do you still remember them, your parents? Yes.
Hey, so...
Not as much about my mother, admittedly, but my father, without a doubt. In fact, now that I think about it, I may have grown up to be a bit uptight because of that.
I see.
Is that so? And you are doing okay now? Is your support system adequate?
Well...
It's not as if I have a team of employees or anything, but I do have people that I'm able to rely upon well. Of course, I'd never think of them as replacements for my father or my sister. No one could replace either of them. What I've lost won't ever come back. I just need to keep my chin up and push towards my future.
Quite.
I like the way you put that. No one can ever be replaced, yet we need to keep pushing towards our future. Should anything come up that you want help with, I'll be there to support you. Though my skills are pretty limited. Thank you, I appreciate the kind words.
Hey!
Hope you're ready for your exams. Be pretty sad to leave the fam if they've got bad grades. I could hang out with Ryuji. I could cap out Ryuji right now. It feels weird not to, but... I am going to take Makoto right now, because that's knowledge, and it's opportunity to get Makoto up higher.
This goes like this.
Now solve this problem using the formula that I just taught you. You understand? I think I can do so. Seems like you're studying a little more efficiently today thanks to Makoto's help. I want to study for a moment. More knowledge for the tree.
I agree.
Impressive, Daichi. You're a quick learner. This is actually quite a good review for me as well. Well then, let's move on to the next problem.
I'll see you later.
Well, I think this is a good place to stop for today. It's already pretty late. Guess I should head home. Good info. I could. Serious trouble. I feel bad if I don't. Let me check my stats. How close I am. If I'm decently close, I think I'll take him up on the offer. I feel I'm getting somewhat close to improving my knowledge. Honestly, I might just take Ryuji up on it because that's another 3 points then for sure. It's 9 points to there. Crossword.
Hey.
Information held to inform the public. It's not like a forum because the fact that forum's too big. Dog command train. Right? We train. Order as well. Medal of Honor. It's an L right there, right? No? There's no L. How to inform the public. It's gotta be... It's gotta be train though, right? Any words that... or any letters that actually come out. I'm gonna erase this right now. Could be order as well, right? More about that later. It's not really relevant to the question as much as I have one letter. How to inform the public. Let's see, we have news. We have... We already talked about that. Can't be that because we had something similar to that before. They're not going to put that again. How to inform the public. Because the forum's too big. Is conference available? It's gotta be conference. Nope. It's gotta be conference if I'm thinking of forum, and a forum conference is gonna be a synonym, and it's a pretty big pretty big word in terms of NCE. I can see it right there. Okay, yep. Press is brought together to hear and report on some kind of information being made public. This can either be planned or assembled last minute. When press conferences are held, different entrances and exits are usually established so speakers won't get bombarded by the press as they make their leave.
Alright.
I see.
Oh wow, even I... Yep.
Nice.
Another free point. I'll take Ryuji. I know I'm really going to be having a reason to do so, but that 3 stat point is just worth it. Better than usual. Endanger feelings is probably extra motivation for you, huh? I mean, 3 stat points. And so I would have gotten Ryuji up to max if Makoto wasn't inviting me, but no, back a Creed. Yep, give me 2 extra points, not that really matters, but you know, hey, it's good.
Wanna head back?
It means I will have to invite Ryuji out, so I need 2 more outings with Ryuji. Though still have him maxed out, I actually will be able to easily invite him out with no problem. Sup? I just heard this, but apparently we're having a summer festival soon. There's gonna be stuff like kebabs, steaks, the hot stuff. Dude, I am so pumped. What, studying?
Come on, man.
Well, I'll figure it out. There's some English on the website too. Oh man, I'm hungry. Let's get going already. All the news on Connie shows distract me from studying. So what if she's an honor student? What should she get special treatment? Results are what matter, you know? The families might be from our school. That can't be true. Would be funny if it was, though. Today is the first day of your final exams. Begin! If angle C is 20 degrees, and angles A and D are 88 degrees, angle A... Okay, and we got C, 28 here. A and D is right here, so that's 88. So 180, which would correlate to... Let me pull up my calculator for this. .28 plus 88 equals 116 minus 180. To get a negative, so that'd be 64. Essay question. Except let's calm down and think through it. Explain the origin of Bowser. In this hot water. Plus, they were invented by that famous guy from the Romance of 3 Kingdoms, right? Suliang. Or just Bushu. He was stories about a river overflowing somewhere. He visited. They offered something called the river. It was barbarians' heads. See story? So we came up with the Bowsy, right? Let's try with Bowsy to offer them instead of heads. Bowsy invented as an offering to a river spirit to replace the tradition of offering severed heads.
Yep.
Time is up. Give it up already. This is the second day of finals. You may begin. Write the name and genus of this organism. think we talked about this one previously in a previous stream. I think it was the Red King Crab, right?
Ooh, we can do this.
Yes, okay. Government issued paper and hard currencies in Japan for the first time. They didn't understand it.
Ooh, we can do this.
Or not understand, but cause confusion, yeah.
Let's get started.
Today is the third day of your finals. Are you ready? Then you may begin. This English equivalent of Norwegian. Yeah, it's raining cats and dogs.
Ooh, we can do this.
Traditionally summoned noodles in Tanabata. It's like demon guts or something like that.
Ooh, we can do this.
It's last day of exams. Yep. You've seen this all before. Let's go. Let's go.
Nice.
This is going good. Looking forward to seeing your score.
My parents are gonna kill me. There was so much stuff on that exam. I didn't have time to study everything. I probably could have managed if I had an extra week, too.
An extra week, huh? The only people who get that kind of cushy treatment are the honor students.
Oh, you mean that Yoshizawa-san?
I heard the school moved her exam
Hey, Marky.
period. Must be nice getting perks like that.
Hey there. Congrats on surviving finals. Today was the last day, right?
Yep.
Say, would you happen to have some free time right now?
Let's
There's
hang.
something I'd like to discuss. I promise it'll just take a moment.
What's up? We're all good.
I know you're exhausted, so I'll make this quick.
It's appreciated, man. Thank you. You're cool. We like Maruki.
It sure has heated up now that the rainy season's passed. I just know my electric bill is going to start climbing this month.
No, you're telling me.
Anyway, as I'd mentioned, there's something I'd like your opinion on.
You counseling?
Well, I suppose that's actually accurate.
Oh.
I've had something on my mind lately, and I want to hear your take on it.
Interesting.
Okay, here goes. Oh, this is all hypothetical, mind you, but imagine there's somebody for whom you have high expectations. They're trying their absolute hardest to meet those expectations. Now, this person receives an awful lot of special treatment from people so they can perform to the best of their abilities.
Kasumi?
So, what do you think those people will do if the expectations leveled on this person aren't met?
It's one of these two. It's realistically...
You're saying their expectations will turn into anger and scorn, right?
It's gonna start as disappointment, and then it's gonna be like... It's gonna start out by being like, you're such a disappointment, you know, how could this happen? I'm disappointed in you, to you are the disappointment.
Yep, that's definitely true. When you work as a counselor, you always think, I have to help this person so their heart doesn't break. But that's easier said than done. This world really is a callous one. No matter how much positivity or dedication a person has, just a bit of influence from their peers can easily mess with their heads.
Mm-hmm. Whether that be an ego or trust issues.
Every time I'm confronted with such a situation, I can't help but grasp the limitations of therapy as a profession.
You just have to keep trying.
Oh, I'm not sick of this job or anything like that. Don't worry. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all analytical.
No, we had a deal. It's okay.
What I meant was, if we want to truly help people stuck in a predicament like that, we need a fundamental solution.
Like what?
Nothing really comes to mind at the moment.
Well, why don't you come up with one then? Think on it for a bit, write some ideas down, and you'll have something.
This is just a thought, but what if we got the Phantom Thieves to change our hearts? Maybe have them shift our feelings so we won't lose to this unfair reality. It would ultimately be for the positive.
You know what's really interesting is that since Maruki and Kasumi both are not in the base game, it is really interesting that they directly have both of them with conflicting viewpoints in this. He's like, they're a force of good. They can help people who have issues. And she's like, well, it would just stunt personal growth and people would not want to speak up for themselves when they're, which both are equally valid. As I said, I agree with some of what she said. I disagree with some of what she said. Same with Maruki as well. While it would ultimately seem like it'd be for the positive, you got the exact issue that Kasumi brought up with, you wouldn't really have people that would be there. It would be good to have someone to lean on as a backup. And again, that's also why I'm like, the law system works for that exact reason, because if something happens to you, you have the law to help you. But you can't rely on it for every little thing either. Otherwise, everyone would already be doing so.
Good point. Sorry, I was just thinking out loud.
No.
I seem to have lost track of the time. I should be getting back to my...
No. I mean, if you want to talk more, we can talk more.
Our conversation's been very enlightening. Thank you.
Of course.
And enjoy your vacation.
Thank you for your kind words, good sir.
Exams are finally over. I'm so exhausted.
I like how all of them just look tired. Yuki's like, well, it's whatever for me. Makoto's like, I'm disappointed in all of you.
I can get back to actually sleeping in peace.
You must have been studying pretty hard if it kept you up at night.
I'd hope so.
Nah, I was up playing video games. Slacking off is just too much fun.
Ryuji.
I know, right? I kept cleaning my room instead of studying. It might even be too
On.
You two are perfect exemplars of what escapism can mean.
I'm inclined to agree with you, Sky, on this one.
And I can only imagine what the end result will be.
Whatever. It's over with now. Who cares about that anymore? What's real important is the Phantom Thieves' popularity. Ain't it amazing?
No, let's focus on our exams for a moment.
Feels like our time's finally here.
Okay.
I've even heard people excitedly speculating about our next target. We will have to choose carefully.
There's no need to hurry. We should spend some time thinking it over.
Hold up. The most important thing now is our celebration party. I hope you guys didn't forget. It's the fireworks festival on the 18th.
So we'll have a free day on the 17th.
I guess we're good meeting up in Shibuya, yeah? Let's say 5 p.m.
You sure are on top of these kinds of things.
I know. I could try to see if I could knock out Ryuji.
Now for the weather.
We already have localized torrential rainstorms all throughout the week. If you're heading outside, prepare for such changes in weather. Oh boy. Time just flew by today, huh? You're going to bed.
Let's go to bed.
No.
Let's go to bed.
Let's not.
Hey!
Fine, I'll go to bed.
Let's go to bed.
Like a good boy.
Hey, it's me.
Sorry for calling so late. I wanted to talk to you about that summer festival. You remember the one that I told you about? I think so.
Come on, man.
Well, I know so. Come on, the whole thing with the kebabs?
So, like...
Well, it's based on it until now, but the festival's tomorrow. So, you want to go? Have fun.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, I know you'd be down. Should invite Yusuke too. He's always down to chow. I did just remember he said it might rain tomorrow though. Yeah, whatever. It's always gonna rain on a day like this. See you tomorrow. How would he know whether or not it'll rain? Sheesh, all worked up over a silly little festival full of food of all kinds. Well, I suppose you deserve to enjoy yourself, but make sure to keep a low profile, alright?
Let's turn in for the night.
Let's get some sleep. Oh, and no sleeping in, got it? I'm gonna skip breakfast for this. I'm slowly growing.
What's up?
What's up? Yes.
What? Why are you staring at my face?
Ryuji, I have a favor to ask.
A favor? Sure. You need some money for food or something?
Not this time. I've actually been mulling over a new battle tactic for a while now.
Oh, this is the one. I know which one this one is.
For you to lend a hand in bringing my idea to fruition.
Yes, I want to use this one soon.
New move? That sounds badass. I totally want in.
Well, it's merely a rough idea at this point, but...
Yusuke was the only one that didn't have something. So.
Wasn't that, like, way more detailed than some rough idea?
Huh. Well, I don't deserve such praise. I would merely prefer to add a splash of beauty to an otherwise barbaric battlefield, so to speak.
Sick! So, all we gotta do now is see how the star reacts to your idea, right?
We should consult Jose about this soon.
Indeed.
However, I can feel my appetite growing after describing my idea.
Same here. It's so hot.
Weren't you the one that said you wanted to go out?
It's as if we're walking around in an enormous sauna.
That's also because it's summer.
Whose bright idea was it to come here?
Yours.
Yours.
Yeah.
And just look at that crowd. Smiling faces everywhere you look. With that, let's move right into asking some of the visitors here for their comments.
A TV crew, eh?
Well, we probably don't want to be...
We should grab our kebabs and get out of here.
Yeah.
Ah, let's interview those three.
Nuts.
Hey, is she talking about us?
What the?
Yeah. What do we do?
Play it cool. Play it cool.
Good point. We'll look even more suspicious if we panic now.
They got us.
Play it cool.
Hell. Okay, I'm gonna ham it up and make some real cringy comments so I can't use any of the footage.
Hello. It sure is hot today, huh?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And if it's this hot in July, can you imagine just how insane the weather's gonna be in December?
Anyway, since you're here for the festival, does that mean you and your friends there are meat lovers?
I'd say that we're really lovers of fruit. Oh, and sweets. Sweets are just to die for.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
I mean, it worked.
That was too close.
That was truly cringe.
Yeah.
But are you certain that they won't air any of
I mean, the director shook his head. He's saying no.
I'm pretty sure she thought there was a broadcast disaster. We ought to be okay.
More important than that, though, it's time to get some meat.
Oh, right, my kebab. The lines for the food stalls were even more insane than the heat.
We got a skewer. We got, what is it, Joker again? Like some ice cream. Or like some shaved ice with some... What we got? We got some kind of... That ain't a kebab, Ryuji. I think some noodles there. Like yakisoba.
The sweltering heat was rather trying.
And almost all the good stuff was already sold out.
That's probably why.
I didn't even eat breakfast this morning. I'm starting to get lightheaded.
I mean, it's to be expected. There were a lot of people here. Probably should come
Still,
earlier.
An occasion like this seems to make everything taste delicious. How mysterious.
That is how it works. I mean, hey. The boys.
That's pretty poetic, dude. Well, we came all the way out here, so we might as well go check that thing out.
What thing?
What thing?
I heard they're building some kind of huge
Oh, hello.
stadium or something nearby. Wait, was that what it was?
It's been a while since I've seen you in any form. How have you been?
You don't know what you're talking about.
I was expecting I'd be doing more confidant stuff today, admittedly, but... we ended up just doing a lot of, cutscene stuff, admittedly. And tests in-game.
The stadium. Well, such buildings often have intriguing architecture. I'd love to see it for personal reference.
Yeah, then come on, let's go.
But yeah, I hope you've been doing well. It's been a while since I've heard from you in any form.
So, that's it? It barely even started?
We seem to be premature spectators.
That's one way of putting it.
I guess this is what people call jumping the gum.
I've been doing pretty okay. Had, as I said, I fumbled last night. I meant to put up the schedule for 5 p.m. instead of 2 p.m. Because I was like, hey, I got a doctor's appointment today. And I would have been in the doctor's appointment still when I would have been starting for streaming. And I downloaded the right copy of the stream schedule. And then I deleted the wrong one. I had to re-download it and I had to delete the bad one. So I fumbled slightly there, but everything's up to date now. Barring that, we're gonna be probably trying to play some XCOM on Thursday. I know someone recommended it, and I actually happen to have the game from last year. There was a whole sale on it where it was everything, including the DLC, for like 99 cents. Everything. So I ended up picking that up. So I played a little bit here and there, but not enough to remember how to play without the tutorial. I remember the game being quite difficult. And then I think I have some plans for next week on Thursday as well, what we can play. There was this new game that I saw that's on public beta testing. And it's like it's a social deduction type of game. It's like you ever play Werewolf before? Like Mafia, Werewolf, any of that sort of thing? It's like kind of like a mix of that with but it's single player. Like instead of you being a member of the town trying to figure out like the mafia or the werewolves or whatever, you're like the judge. So you have to figure out who's lying and then kill them. Fair. I know you haven't played a ton of games, but it is one of those that it's, you know, something that you can do in person as well. So I figured there might have been the potential. Figured it was worth asking just in case. You never know. But yeah, no, so I'm like, I think honestly with that, it might be kind of fun to stream that. If I can get it working. Especially because it seems, you know, it's pretty simple in concept, but I do enjoy a good brain deduction type of game. I'm just hoping everyone else will get to enjoy it as well. I know there's a demo that's out for it right now. The full release is scheduled for early 2026, so if people really like it, as I'll probably do a stream or two on it, if people really like it, I honestly might just end up when it comes out picking it up then. So we'll have to see.
Jumping the gun.
Yeah, speaking of jumping the gun.
There ain't nothing to do here. You wanna go grab a bite somewhere?
I think the music's just completely gone off, by the way. There's no music.
Sorry, I'm considering picking up more art supplies. I have a summer assignment to work on. Also, the summer festival drained my coffers. Even if I did grab a bite, all I could order would be water and a hot towel.
I got 200k on me. I can go pay for you, Yusuke.
Well, in that case, probably ought to just call it quits for today.
Not even gonna let me offer?
Hey, isn't that Yoshizawa?
Yeah. What about
Don't
her?
you think she's acting strange? You know, she did mention something about a meet earlier.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Ain't you guys headed home?
No, I got something I gotta handle real quick.
Huh? Oh, well, see you then.
See ya.
Yes, catch you later.
Take care, Yusuke.
Senpai?
Why is there no music? It's so awkward. It's like it's about to be a horror movie. Just complete and utter silence, save for like the occasional bird crowing and the occasional game chatter. It's like, yes, I'm right here. I'm following you. I'm going to kill you when you're asleep. No, like, no. It's like a horror movie. Wasn't surprised.
Yes. Did you come to see the stadium too?
Indeed.
Same
What
here.
happened?
I needed to give myself a pep talk.
Is it the anxiety getting to you?
Sometimes, when things get me down, I come here. Although, that doesn't really answer your question, does it? I know this may get in the way of your plans, but would you be willing to join me for lunch?
Yes. Say if he's, even if the game offered me a prompt to say no, I still would have said yes on that. So it was basically implying she'd been crying about something. No, we're gonna. Ooh, sure, packed it away.
I'm always like this after a meet.
I bet.
In all honesty, I'd like to keep going, but any more will end up harming my performance.
Gonna say, cause you're like a. started a new playthrough recently. You already got... First thing I do is get Ryuji as far as possible. Yeah. I technically have Ryuji up to max. I just need to actually get him to max. I ended up spending the one opportunity I had for Makoto, or with Makoto, to get the knowledge up, even though I'm at rank 4, but just for a small bit of affinity gain. Could have gotten Ryuji to rank 10, though. But I feel you on that one, especially because the fact of you only have so much that you can do early game. You might as well take advantage of it, get Ryuji super far. And especially because it means that you don't have to worry about ranking him up later. Which, while I do like Ryuji, it's just one less person I have to put my priorities on. Instead of trying to figure out, okay, how do I plan for this person? This person, I gotta figure out this exact day because this will be available for them. So I feel you on that one. I absolutely feel you on that one. I think I had him up to like... Was it... He's at 9 when I did Kanashiro. I think he was either at 7 or 8 for me as well when I did Madarame. I think.
Simply put, it was a disaster.
Oh.
I've been feeling like I'm getting back into the natural flow of things, thanks to you, Senpai.
Oh yeah, speaking of, you can see the last name of my character here. I use the same last name, I use the same first and last name that I did the first time I played this over, the base version of it. You could imagine my surprise when the politician, the Sun Confidant politician, he had the same last name that I just happened to choose. It was so funny. I wish I was streaming back then because that reaction was so good.
But when the moment of truth arrived, my body still wouldn't move the way that I wanted it to.
But yeah, I've been enjoying this. It's been kind of just a walk down, I guess, memory lane in a sense, but also I do quite like the Persona series. And I know that they've got the remake for 4 coming, so I definitely plan on playing it when that comes.
Something similar happened to me in middle school, but back then, I had someone by my side that kept me going.
You ever end up playing any of the others besides 5 as well, or was that the first one you ended up starting with, or out of curiosity's sake? I'm not gonna judge, I'm just curious. What do you mean? So I just want to look at fondly. Only this, fair.
I have a younger sister.
And we'll pause the emotional moment for right now. But you know, that's fair. As I'm not gonna lie, 5 was the first one I got into. I've seen a good chunk of 3. I know what's going on there. Well, I don't necessarily count it for that purposes. I knew of Nocturne as well, SMT Nocturne. The remake of it, the one that had Dante in it from DMC. This music could not be any more awkward for having a conversation. I mean, not like in-game, like, with you right now. It's so awkward. Yeah, 4 is pretty good. I've seen a good chunk from there. I know everyone memes on it for being the case of just confess your feelings, just agree with what they're saying, you know everything's gonna go bad. Just, you know everything they're saying is true, so just go ahead and agree with them, and all the fights could be avoided. Okay, but you're missing the entire point then. That's fair, yeah. As I said, I was gonna pick up 4 to play after this, but as I said, they announced Revival. I still think it should have been like Rewatch or Rewind or something. Like Persona 4 Rewind would have gone hard for a name. But I definitely plan on playing that when it comes out. I think, assuming that we follow the same schedule, since it was announced roughly the same time period a couple years ago, and knowing that it was like right at the beginning, I think February, was it the end of January, early February, I believe, for Reload, for the remake of 3. I think that estimates come out to roughly about early of next year. Assuming that they follow the same formula as they did for the previous one, where they announce it like a year, like a half a year beforehand, go into it, we go into there, if that makes sense. So it should be roughly around the same time as the previous, considering how things line up. maybe a little bit later because there is some slight differences in the dates. But I don't think it'll be fully Persona 5 style. Like, I know Reload has its own style to it, but they definitely improved upon compared to the original, I will say. So I expect they're probably going to do that for 4, where they're going to take 4 style and just revamp it and make it something more unique. Like, I know, like, you have the cut-ins for everything that look a lot different. Oh, I wish I had 3s just so I could go into a battle real quick and just show you what I mean. Oh yeah, the stylized flare, yeah. I don't think it'll be exactly the same as Persona 5, but I think it'll definitely have its unique thing there. I would love if we got like film strips or something like that. That would be so cool. Like, could you imagine just a reel of film comes out that has all the Persona abilities on there? Like, I know I should be playing right now, but the visuals in my head for that. I wish I had some way. I've mentioned this to other people before, but I wish there was some way you could broadcast, like, I mean, I guess you technically can broadcast your thoughts like verbally, but I wish there was some way you could see inside of a person's head, just to know what they were thinking about or the visualizations. Cause I would love to show you what I'm thinking about with this. So I can see like a whole thing of a film reel slides down, and then like all the UI you have like stacked things for it. Oh.
We promised each other that we'd win
I could
international
imagine.
gymnastics competitions together.
Sorry, I know I'm getting a little intense about it, but
But this spring, she died in an accident.
I put the pieces together. Spring accident. There was the mention when you were in the car with Sojiro that there was someone that died in an accident when they got hit by a car. That's your sister. That is absolutely your sister. There is no way that they would have included this specific line of dialogue if it was not relevant. I don't believe the car accident... Oh, that would be pretty good too. That would be pretty good. I could see that working real nicely. Oh. I gotta take a sip of my water. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna mute so that way you don't hear me sipping. Kind of awkward. But yeah, we're just after the third palace. We just finished it up. I mean, we did the boss fight already, but you get what I mean. But honestly, if you do want to pop by more often, I'm obviously up to you. I'm not going to be like, you have to come here every single time. I don't know if you like some of the other games, because I don't just stream Persona 5 or any of like the SMT games. But I do make it a habit right now that I try to at least finish a game that I start. So I stream Persona generally every Monday. So if you do want to pop by and watch some, that is absolutely the best time. Normally I stream closer to about 2 p.m. Eastern. Today I had a doctor's appointment, so I would have actively been in my doctor's appointment when I would have been streaming, but I'd definitely be open to hearing this, especially because you clearly got some ideas as well. And I can definitely appreciate having someone else who's a big fan of the series. But again, your call. I'm not gonna be like, you have to be here.
I promised her we'd take the gold for our routines across the world. But I can't stop worrying about my lack of improvement lately. I've really been throwing myself into practice, but I wonder if even that won't be enough.
Can't read right now. I've got all 8 days off work right now. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I'm usually live, what, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Saturday. If you're a big fan of social games, I do generally try to play something social on Saturday. Usually that ends up either being Dead by Daylight or Phasmophobia, because I know it's what's easy and what people like. But I do have a couple other games I've run here and there. But I know during the week I stream mostly at 2, so I know it might be a little bit awkward for you. But either way, I do appreciate you popping by nonetheless. Fair enough, fair enough. Those sort of things do just happen sometimes, yeah. Was it just everything that's been going on kind of just happened, or if you don't mind my asking, I don't want to pry too much, but if you don't mind my asking. Because now I'm just kind of invested in this conversation. More than the game, actually. For everyone else who's more focused on the game, I'm gonna go tap the next button. Be enough. Well, you know your best. Yeah.
Senpai.
I hate having to be not have my heart fully in this, but as I said, you got game, you got conversation, you can't really do both at once. I mean, you can, but
For being so thoughtful.
you put one or the other in.
You just keep on rescuing me, don't you?
Rescuing's a bit of a stretch, but fair.
Okay, no more brooding. There are still more meets left this year. I'm going to start from scratch and train as hard as I can. Thank you so much for listening to all that.
Am I getting pinged on? Give me a second. What am I getting pinged on Twitch? What is Twitch doing? No, we're not gonna do that. Alright, sorry about that.
Now I feel like I've been recharged. Mind, body, and spirit.
I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm clapping right now.
Well, at least my mind and spirit are recharged.
I mean, we take 2 out of 3. We take 2 out of 3.
The best way to stave off hunger is with some vigorous activity. I'm going to jog home. Take care.
Bye-bye. Who do you think they're gonna target next? They only go after bad guys, right? You have nothing to be worried about. Apparently posted a question on the forum. Do what you say. I've kind of read these already. I think it was some of the exact verbatim ones I read earlier, actually.
You're back.
Who's calling? Shima? How could you? What? If you're going to the summer festival, why didn't you invite me?
What did you say?
How does Shima know? That's a good question. They're showing it off on TV. Something about it being hot in December, something sweets are to die for. Some Ryuji, there's some stuff with Ryuji saying some really crazy stuff. Mission failed. What are you talking about? Yeah, well, Ryuji was clearly trying not to get that on TV. Probably didn't have anything that was better. Wait, next time you guys are having fun, can I come along too? The family's producer as well.
Oh, man.
Some points came up last month, so I asked my supervisor if this month's schedule could get me 4 specific days off. She could. I had 4 days off and I got an extra day put on my schedule. The store director told me to have to come in. This needs to use. I need to come in. Fair enough. So basically, you ended up just accruing too much PTO, where they're like, you need to use this. We don't like you having so much. Okay. I mean, hey, at least you get a nice full day, or nice full week off, and then an extra day, right? Think of it like that. You got some time to work on side projects. You got time to spend time with the family, hang out with some of your friends. Was it side projects? Do a bit of gaming, catch up on anything that you've been missing in terms of like shows, work on some hobbies, all that good stuff. I would love working a large part shift to not even show up for a week. That is quite the stark difference. I would love to go see the movie on, but it's Sunday. I need to get Politician Man done because he's gonna be gone after a bit. It's the idea. We're gonna certainly evocative, indeed. Well, don't let it get to you. Stuff happens. It's understandable given the heat. Perhaps your hands grew too sweaty and it slipped. Next time we'll make sure we can go eat somewhere we can actually eat. Agreed, I'd prefer an indoor establishment myself. Preferably one with ample seating and free flow support. That'd just be the diner again. And why not? It's a place of calm when one may partake in delicious food. I mean, I guess. Man, all this talk about food's got me hungry. Cup ramen would hit the spot. I believe I shall do the same. Fortunate, I recently acquired some high-quality bread crusts.
Sorry.
So I couldn't catch it for you. I always forget how short my arms are as a cat. Or Morgana. Now, I'd love to go hang out with On, but I'm like, I need to get Yoshida done. Because I'm like, the sooner I can get him done, he's only available on Sundays. I need to get him available. I'll get him finished. So and he's always a guaranteed rank up. And like, that's the big thing. Oh, I should have done... It says Station Square. I should have done... Oops. Underground Walkway. It's 5k per stat point, but it's a free stat point. We take it. Doesn't skip a time slot. I plan to try working on my book, but I also know myself. I mean, hey, even if you can't get a ton of progress on there, at least you're trying, right? It's better than a lot of people can say. So think of it from that perspective.
Welcome.
Nasty. Maybe with bitter melon. I'll take a free gut point. That's like the one stat that I always need more of.
Nice.
Oh, I started to get Jahaya started too. There's always so much you gotta do in this game, which isn't a bad thing. It's just more. You know, it's always scrambling around. You've not touched it since May? Oh, jeez, that's a. I say yeah, that's a few months. Jeez. That reminds me of. Huh. Performance. Sure. I'm not questioning it. Let's go get this done. So again, this is free confidant. If we can knock him out, if we can knock Ryoji out, that's 2 major people down. That also frees up my Sundays for anything else that I might need in the evening, especially because there's certain characters that are primarily available in the evenings. Like I know Sojiro's available. I know Jahaya is going to be sometimes available if it's not raining. Possibly Akechi, possibly Oya. Mishima. Alright.
Good evening.
Oh. And a friend to spend your time with. You can withstand difficult times if you have friends who support you. Why can I not talk? I received a dinner invitation from Dietman Matsushita. He would like for you to come as well. Let me know if you would like to attend. I'd be delighted if you would consider as helping with my campaign and join me. So far as I've shown my writing to a friend I deeply admire, and she actually asked for more. I wouldn't argue that's a sad thing. I'd actually argue that's quite a positive thing. Or is it more just the writer's block aspect as the sad part? In either case, I would definitely be I'm envious because the fact if I don't do a bunch of writing, I mean, it's not like I'm actively writing a whole bunch regularly, but you get what I mean. You get what I mean. Alright, let me go check my rank with you as well. I'm curious what we have next. 8, right. 8. That was. Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Right away then.
And I'll make a call. I'll be at a hotel nearby. The part where it feels like I'm letting her down, that's fair. There's the whole... Why is it this music? It's always the part about... I was gonna say, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I get it though, it's the part of the expectations. And she said you end up feeling like you're letting her down then because she wants to see more and... No, I get it. But I'm sure either way, she'll she'll respect it. No, obviously. But it's more. I guess it's just more the fact that if she really enjoys it, I'm sure she's willing to wait for whenever you're available to do so. I'm sure she'd rather have you take a little bit longer for the writing and actually have something that you're proud of, rather than trying to rush it down and force it down and then having something that's subpar quality. I'm sure she'd much rather have the former. So I'm sure in that regard she'd be willing to wait. So don't blame yourself too much. Even if it does feel like you're letting her down. Because So at the end of the day, even if it takes you a while, you're still making progress. Think of it like that. It's small progress. Even if it's not a ton, it's still better than nothing. As I said, if she respects you and admires you as much as you're saying, she'll understand. You know, hey, I've been having some issues where I just haven't been able to think of anything to write, or I've been having some writer's block, or I've been having stuff going on, you know, stuff like that. Oh, thank you, I appreciate it. Like I said, I wouldn't say it's more feeling her, or letting her down in that regard. It's just you gotta go ahead and think of it from a different perspective a bit. Because I said, I'm sure she just, you know, she'll understand. Criminals went in and out of the hospital. I hear he's not going to run in the upcoming election. I see. 10 to 11 hour shifts in customer service. Yeah, that's true, yeah. And that means you have, I was going to say, because that's almost half your day already gone. If we assume that you're getting, obviously I don't know how much sleep you're getting, but let's say for the sake of argument, you're getting 6 hours, right? We'll say 6 hours, because we can adjust for plus minus a couple if we need to. Let's say 6 for the sake of argument. And also 6 is precisely a quarter of the day, so we'll just say for that. So it's already 10 to 11 hours, that's 16 to 17 hours. That leaves you only with, you know, 7, it's like 7 hours roughly. Then you have to factor in all of that between, I'm assuming you've got some kind of commute, reasonably speaking. Even if we lowball it and say it's like 10 minutes, it's still 10 minutes, 20 minutes there. And we're running ads, of course we are. Of course. I'll wait for it to be over, and then we'll go. So when our party takes place.
Yes.
Unfortunately, this is all beyond me now, Yoshida. Hey, you have to keep eating. You're still growing, you know? Ah, fair. You live across the street from your job. Yeah, I'm gonna put a pin quickly in this just because the fact if I know ads are either here or they are. I don't know if you have the stuff there, and I'm like, I don't want to have full conversation just for you to pause, and then, you know, I'd feel bad. So I'll give it a second. Take a sip. Oh boy. Been a long day today, that's for certain though. You ain't getting ads? Okay, I know it was just saying we were going to be having an ad break, so that's why I was mildly concerned. Because for some reason, instead of prompting me ahead of time, it just tells me when. And I'm using a second monitor, like a TV screen as a second monitor, essentially. So I have game open on one, and I have chat open on the other, so I can't see actively when it's telling me, oh, you're about to have ads, so I can't just snooze it for a couple minutes, as much as I'd like to sometimes. Not that actively minimizing the game, which is awkward sometimes. But yeah, I was just saying, so even if okay, so let's say that your commute's negligible. I said that's still like 7 hours. I mean, if we take there 16 hours, that's still 8 hours, you know, tops. Then you've got to go worry about food. So let's say, you know, cooking and eating, or going out somewhere, whatever the case is for you. That's, let's say for the sake of argument, let's say it's an hour's worth of time. Because there's going to be some variability. Some days you'll have really fast, some days you'll have slow. Maybe we'll say an hour and a half even. So you're down from 7 to 8 to, assuming that they would be like 5.5 to 6.5. So you get 6.5 hours. So then, I mean, that's still a decent amount of time, don't get me wrong. But then there's other aspects of that too, like Do you have anything you need to take care of at your place? Is there anyone that you have any social obligations with? Like, did you agree to something with them? Which I mean, isn't a bad thing, but, you know, matter-of-factly speaking. And sometimes you got some stuff you gotta do at home. That takes out there. So it means you only get a handful of hours. So you put that all together, considering the whole writing aspect as well. Means you only got a certain amount of time to work with, and sure, even if you were able to take an hour a day to write, or even just jot down ideas, you know, that'd be amazing. But life isn't always going to give you that opportunity. So as I said, I think your friend will be very understanding. You know, you write when you can, but when you can't, it is what it is. You know, I'm sure she'll understand completely. And hey, that does mean that whenever you do get more, then she'll enjoy it even more. As I said, you put out something that's a good quality, something that you're proud of, rather than because you felt forced to. Difference will be night and day in terms of noticeability. Same logic here. I'm kind of the opinion if I'm going to be playing something, I want to make sure I'm actually enjoying it. It's like streaming in that regard. People will notice if you're not actively enjoying what you're doing. The Phantom Thieves. You've heard of them, right? They've become quite popular as of late. I'd like to hear your honest opinion. As a young man, are you for or against them? Let's see. I mean, would I want to tell him I'm for or against it? I feel like I probably shouldn't. Ah, so you follow your own path without being influenced by public opinion, huh? What about you? He did like my response, though. However they managed to change hearts, I respect their belief in crushing evil and saving the weak. Is that similar to what you advocate?
You're right.
I can't deny that, but that's not why I support them. I bet they're a group of young people. Young people have experienced cruelty and injustice. They barely face the societal ills that plague our world without thinking of the consequences. Toot my own horn, I wrote a hetero lesbian. Interesting. I can't really comment more than that because I usually don't read that kind of stuff, not because I have anything against it, it's just not my personal tastes. But at the same time, if you're proud of it, then I'm happy for you. Doesn't matter whether it's, you know, doesn't matter whether I like it or not. It's not for me. It's not like you're writing it for me. Yeah, you're writing an entire book because I hired you to. No, obviously not. You're writing it because you want to. And as I said, you're clearly proud of it, so, you know, as I said, be proud. And considering, as you said, she's a lesbian. Actually, that sounds. Let me rephrase that before that sounds awful. Cause I say that would sound a lot worse. That sounded a lot worse in my head than out bleh. You know what I mean? My brain's going a million miles a minute. I'm realizing a second too late. That's could come off worse than intended. Please. True story, sure. Please. But yeah, even if I'm not the kind of person, I can still appreciate the fact that you're putting, you know, your time and effort into it. You're clearly putting your heart and soul into it from what you're describing. And that's something that I think that does deserve to be commended. Because not only is there always just some risk with doing those sorts of things, between, you know, do you use your time for that or do you use your time for other things? You know, what are people going to think? But there's also just the creativity aspect of it as well. You know, not including any risk for that, but just the creativity aspect of it as well. And that's something that I think people need to appreciate more of, honestly. You know, I know the world ain't all sunshine and rainbows, but sometimes people just need to stop and smell the roses and just appreciate a good work of art, whether it be a game, a story, a show, a book, a physical piece of art. Sometimes it's all you need to have a nice, fresh perspective on things. former diet member who was disgraced by scandals is going to side with them, huh? Is that what you wanted to ask? Is that what you asked me to speak to me about? No, the parties decided which candidates will back in the various electoral zones. And one of our main candidates will be representing this area. According to the party's election strategy, you have no chance of winning. So you're saying I should give up my campaign to become a diet member? I won't beat around the bush. Drop out of the election and become my right-hand man. It won't be for naught. I'll put it in a motion and have you reinstated as a party member. And I will perform an extensive investigation into your expense misappropriation accusations.
What?
Matsushita. You'd finally be able to clear your name. Think about it. I'll see you again soon, Mr. Secretary. He likely has an ulterior motive. If he felt hopeful, he wouldn't ask me not to run for the diet. I expect he's trying to take advantage of me. That happens a lot in this world. What would you do at a time like this? Honestly, I'd probably just decline. As you said, if he's afraid. Exactly, take control of your destiny.
Thank you.
There's a point where you just have to sit down and go, if you think he's afraid, you know, even if it is a good offer, there's no guarantee of success. And for what? What happens if it doesn't work out? You know, what happens if they can't do anything for you? At that point, you gave up your only opportunity that you might have had for a bit. As long as he's enjoying what he did, as long as what he does, doesn't matter whether he's finding the greatest success or greatest success. He's going to put his heart and soul into it. Above all, I wish to continue speaking with you. Such a fresh outlook on the world. I feel like my bond with Yoshida is growing deeper. Rank 6. All right. Excellent. Stat points? No stat points. Let's finish up for today. Sorry I made you tag along.
I shall ask you again another time.
I'll see you again soon. Indeed. Spoken agreement isn't worth the paper it's written on, as they say. Exactly. Exactly. Sorry I made you tag along today. I'm sure you'll end up having to face something similar someday, so let me share my thoughts. When people like... when people like you, yes. When people come to you with these negotiations, you need to see what's really on the table. Do you see the offer as a risk or an opportunity? You need to have your own major decisions to make in time. The most crucial thing is that you don't lose sight of who you are. I'll keep that in mind. Good, it's important to listen to what other people say, but you can't let them overpower your own voice. I let that happen, and look where it got me. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm a little too worked up about this. Well then, until next time, good night.
Who's texting me at this hour?
Kasumi. Hello. Thank you so much earlier. I can give it 110% tomorrow at practice. I want to rest? Nope, if I take a day off, it'll dull my senses. Next meet, I'll make it onto the winner's podium, I swear. I won't slip up again like I did before. I'll have some great news next time I see you. I promise.
Hey.
That's good. She's gonna be okay. She had us all worried. Indeed. Nope, we're going up again by another percentage point. Today's the fireworks festival. Let's meet Shibuya at 5. Hey, Makoto, are you gonna wear yukata? I'm planning on it. Yukatas are a great part of the summer tradition. They truly heighten a woman's beauty. I think I will wear mine as well. You've got one. How about you? I don't. But yeah, I'm generally proud of what I've written so far, and have complete faith in what the story will be once it's finished. What can I read today? But yeah, like you said, if you've got faith in you, I've got faith in you. I mean, I'm Mr. Random Guy on the internet for all intents and purposes. So I don't know how much my word counts for anything. But if it does count for anything, I'd like to have some faith in you as well. I'm sure it'll be, I don't know when it'll happen. But hey, it doesn't have to be a bestseller for it to be a good book nonetheless. So, Fingers crossed it all goes well. And if you do have an opportunity in the future, if you do write out some more, let me know. I'll be very keen on hearing about that. Hey, I know. Why don't you come without your glasses? What's the point in that? I don't know. You won't get to see fireworks every day, so it'd be sad just wearing normal clothes. I was thinking you might just want to go for a change of pace. Sounds great. You should totally come without glasses. I'm a European femboy who sounds like John Mulaney, apparently. That is a very weirdly specific. That is weirdly specific. Better not be late. But yeah, no, that is weirdly specific. I'm not really sure what else to say in terms of that, but at the very minimum, I can tell you it's definitely not on the list of things I expected to be hearing today, let alone this week. Or at all in the recent times.
Come to think of it.
Well, yeah, there is a fireworks festival today. If you're going, be careful. This thing's insanely crowded.
Hey, hey!
It'd be nice to watch the fireworks with Chief someday. Watch them, or we could watch them right here at LeBlanc. Actually, no, we couldn't. Nope, another one.
Right when we were just about to leave, too. Who is it?
Hey, I saw some disturbing news online. Sounds like it'll be really bad if it turns out to be true. What's going on? Seems like an insane group is getting ready to declare war on the Phantom Thieves. I was afraid to just hold on to the information myself, so I wanted to tell you at least. That's all I have to say, though. Sorry to bother you on your day off.
What could he mean by an insane group?
I mean, I guess that's true. I could ask which kind of European. That is true. But again, I don't want to pry too much. That's what else could be said, yeah. I don't want to pry too much. I know some people definitely aren't as keen on giving... Some people are very willy-nilly and free about asking certain things or being willing to say certain things. And there are some people that aren't, so I don't want to pry unless you're comfortable. Fair enough, okay. In that case, which kind of European? Let's see. Which kind of European then?
Let's think about this after we get back. We don't have much time, so let's get going.
I have no rhythm in me. At least not vocally.
Damn, it's so hot. The holiday means it's
Country is not gonna dox me. I'm not from the Vatican! Ah, Lithuanian. Huh. What's it like there, out of curiosity? I've never been to Lithuania. I've been to several parts of Europe. But I've never been to Lithuania before. What's it like there? Today's train news. Today's headlines are... Fireworks festival tonight. Expect roads and transportation to be congested for the entire day. Sudden weather change is imminent. Be careful of sudden shifts in climate from afternoon to night.
Wait, so all these people are going to the fireworks festival?
Probably.
Ugh, this should be fun.
Oh, I just noticed there's people wearing different clothing than usual. And the thing to get all their yukatas on. Also, let's take a moment to acknowledge that Yusuke looks absolutely dapper. Currently hot, humid, rainy, and quite nice. Fair, I have 2 of those, hot and humid. Though it is going to cool down later, so that'll be nice as well. I know the next couple days actually aren't going to be too bad either. Today's just going to be the hot day, and then we got... Gonna say, because tomorrow is going to be a lot cooler. Wednesday we're going to have some rain. Thursday we're going to have rain. Friday's going to clear up and it's going to be hot again. And then the estimations for Saturday are that they're going to have small morning shower and then cool for the rest of the day.
I feel like I'm being baked.
I do too when I step outside sometimes, Morgana. It is July in game right now.
Those girls are way too late. I must be taking time for them to put on the yukata. Why aren't you two wearing one?
My soup is pink and my cake is spiky. That feels like something I would hear in a tabletop. I am this character. I'm this character from this country. Here are all of my cultural norms. My soup is pink and my cake is spiky. We braid our hair in ponytails to worship the gods. I don't know. That's something I could absolutely see happening in a tabletop. Just get that right there, just that little bit of zaniness to it.
Oh, got clothes like yukata.
Honestly, I wouldn't be opposed to.
Man, you look way too normal in that.
I mean, if you're willing to send something, I'll have to look. Unfortunately, I won't be able to see it, or people won't be able to see it on stream, but definitely open to it.
People often say that to me.
Oh, by the way, the exams.
You bombed them.
I bet you got a big fat F on them.
Okay, let's not be so mean.
Shut up. We don't know that yet.
Are you going to the fireworks festival?
That's right.
Look up cold beet soup and Lithuanian tree cake, respectively. I'm gonna make a note to go ahead. Cold beet soup. I will do that after stream. I'm gonna get those searched up now while... Tree cake. Oh, I was gonna say boot it up a lot quicker. I think I've seen some of those with the tree cakes before. Oh, those are the ones that you have with the spits, right? The one where you you layer it over, where you've got like the spits and you gotta keep rotating it, right? Oh, I think I've seen those before. Yeah. I've never gotten to try one of them. I know when I was younger, we were going to something or other, but they had some of those, but they were like really expensive. And I remember getting to watch for a little while as someone made some when I was in Germany. Albeit it wasn't quite the same, but some kind of general idea. But oh, I've seen those before. Those are nice. I bet they taste really good too. Oh, now my mouth's starting to water.
Us too. Wanna go together?
Look at you, Yusuke, getting the ladies.
Are we getting hit on?
No, you're not getting hit on. Yusuke's getting hit on.
Come on, let's go together. Do you happen to be a model? You look great in that yukata.
Waiting around's a pain, so can we just go with these chicks?
No.
We'll both apologize to the others later.
How about no?
That's enough. You're disgracing your yukata. You should be more aware of your womanhood.
I like how you've got this, then Yusuke is going full stern dad mode, and you got, wanna know a funny thing to say to a German, or ask a German? I would actually. Especially because I do have a German friend. So this I gotta see. I guess gotta read, technically.
How could you?
Ryushi.
Why don't you go after them then?
Ooh, shots fired.
So those are the kinds of girls you like, Ryuji.
What amused her expression is. Are you from Berlin, or are you heterosexual? I feel like, for context, I should mention this because I know her that way. So my best friend is dating a German girl, and I know her that way. And like we're on friendly terms with each other, obviously. But, well, I mean, to be fair, kind of had to be. But I know, knowing her, she would absolutely get a kick out of that. Considering she's made some of those kind of jokes towards me sometimes. Kind of just messing around. Speaking of, I need to go text him later. So I know he's actually going to Berlin too. He said, is it tomorrow? Is it tomorrow or Wednesday he's going to Berlin? I'm gonna have to go remind him about going to see the Berlin Wall because it was one of the things on his list. And then he forgot his list back at home. I'm gonna have to remind him about that.
No,
that's.
You know, Yusuke's such a pretty boy, but he is really missing out because of what he says.
I guess. But he's more likable since he stays true to his ideals. Definitely more than somebody I know.
Dang.
I heard that Ryuji's pretty much failed his exam.
Why are we just trashing on Ryuji?
Oh?
Mona, you little...
Hey, it's gonna get crowded if we don't get going.
Thank you, On. One person not trashing on Ryuji right now.
Agreed. But, man, you both look amazing in yukata. Talk about Japanese beauty.
Not the time, Ryuji. You're a little bit slow on that. Ooh. And it's raining. Make sure you remember to bring baby powder. Don't want all that leather to chafe. Oh, there's Haru. The floof.
We're just trying to get out of the rain, but look how crowded it is.
I mean, everyone else is too, to be fair.
I guess everyone had the same idea.
Exactly.
What's up?
I think I just saw someone I know.
You mean the girl in that black car?
Well, she's got a ride. Time to show your skills, Mona. We need you as a car.
That's not how that works in the real world, Ryuji. If we go to the metaverse, we can go do that there. Probably a good way to get out of the rain, actually.
It's not possible in the real world.
Exactly.
My feet hurt.
She has forehead, and afterhead. I mean, you're not wrong. I don't know what the design decision was with that. I feel like if they just gave her a slight little thing on the front, it would help out. Oh, one of the cursed things I've seen with Haru before was someone. I was just browsing Reddit one time because the fact I was trying to figure out what all the decorations are. I have an entire notepad thing brought up just so I can remember what decorations are available when. And there's a couple of them that had inconclusive pieces of data, so I was trying to get as many different people's experiences to try to get an idea of what I need to remember. So I was just reading a whole bunch of stuff, and then one of the things that was linked was someone playing with was like a tic-tac-toe board drawn on Haru's forehead and saying let's play tic-tac-toe essentially. And I obviously clicked on it because I was curious, and there were some people making moves and the thing, and one of them actually had the image downloaded and was drawing little X's and O's so you could see each of their moves. It was so funny. Oh, if I can... At least if I could find it again, I'd link it on stream. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna spend 15 minutes looking for it on stream. Feel kind of awkward.
We made such a commotion with the public, and this is what we get? Lame.
Aren't heroes that lurk in the shadows
Maybe next
boring?
stream, if I can remember.
I like the shade. I'm Batman.
What are you, Moss? I want to change the world with a loud bang, like a huge firework.
You'll have your opportunity. You just need to give it time.
Then again, we aren't gonna find someone bigger than Kaneshiro that easily.
The rain is letting up. Though it's regrettable, we should go our separate ways for today.
Yeah, let's go home.
Oh well.
So you won't tell me, no matter what.
Hi, funny prosecutor lady.
I have nothing more to say to you about that.
I see. In that case, I have ways of making you talk.
We call that blackmail. Which I feel like you'd be very, very particularly aware of, considering you are covered in black in terms of your clothing. Exactly, you get it. In more ways than one.
What's that supposed to be?
Thanks for the drink.
Hey, we're not done here yet.
Bye, Makoto's funny sister. I'm not saying it out loud, it's just funny.
Oh, you moron.
Ah, he knew.
It's past closing time. Clean up the place.
You don't want to talk about it. It's okay, Sojiro, we're cool.
Regrettably, the cause behind the recent
3 to be exact, yeah.
incidents is still unknown. On to other news. The international hacktivist group Megid has released a statement to the Phantom Thieves. These are the details of the message that are posted on Megid's website. To the Phantom Thieves causing an uproar in Japan. Do not speak of your false justice. We do not need the spread of such falsehood. We are the true executors of justice.
Well, that's a bit egotistical, isn't it?
Phantom Thieves again?
However, we are magnanimous. We will give you an opportunity to repent your ways. If you agree to a change of heart, we will accept you as our own. If you reject our offer, the hammer of justice will find you.
That's a little hypocritical.
Justice, huh?
We are Megid. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil. Akechi-san, why do you think this announcement was made at this time?
I don't know the details, but there's no doubt that they were provoked by the Phantom Thieves. Whether it's a sense of rivalry or a simple attention grab, given the recent trends.
Or the
I
bullet, the
cannot say.
broadcast, and the running start.
Regardless,
Fair.
it's quite a nuisance.
A nuisance?
Both Megid and the Phantom Thieves are nothing more than groups that uphold an egoistic justice.
I'm inclined to agree with one of the two. Being egoistic justice. We just know Mr. Pancake Man. And I said, I'm not going to forget this. I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to bring it up often. I know what happened with the cat. You acknowledged the cat. No one can hear the cat unless they actively were in the metaverse. I'm on to you, sussy. I'm gonna call you sussy, but you're sussy. You're a sussy little man, aren't you?
What a stupid thing they're getting riled up on. Phantom Thieves, huh? What the world are they? You know about them?
A little.
Can't you even take part in small talk? You should have more interest in what's going on with the world.
I thought you wouldn't have wanted me to say that.
Well, it's about time I go home.
I mean, I know a lot more than you
Make sure
think,
lock
but
the place up. Also, about the stuff in the fridge.
don't touch it, yes.
Well, I guess it's fine.
Okay, a little bit.
Just don't use too much of it.
Sounds good, thank you.
It's possible that more people like these will continue to appear due to their influence. In that respect, the Phantom Thieves face a very serious crime.
Interesting. The Phantom Thieves chat room. Yeah, talk about MedJed. Those guys Those people, bleh. You know those guys people online are going nuts over? Medjed. That name seems to come from one of the obscure gods of the Egyptian Book of the Dead. I saw the news too. For some reason, they think we speak of false justice. Now then, what exactly did you want to speak of regarding Medjed? Well, why don't we go after them as our next target? What a sudden suggestion. I mean, they're like bad hackers or something, right? Technically, they're crackers. Those who use the internet illegally, or those who use the internet to illegally access and alter data. Medjed is an organized group of such people recognized by the larger international community. So they operate on a global scale. Makes them even bigger than Kaneshiro, right? When it's settled, our next target's gonna be Medjed. I wonder if the nav will get a hit if we put Medjed in. Oh, right. I mean, we could try. It's not impossible. Possible. I mean, well, that's true, because you need a leader. It'd be possible. It has to be a pseudonym. We don't even know how many people Medjed is. Oh. Well, wouldn't we get at least one member's info if we try and look into it, though? Even if we did, how would we know, or how would we discover their location? We confirm presence of Medjed has been online. It's simply a greater problem. It's a greater problem simply finding keywords. Unless you have any more ideas, Ryuji. Hello? It seems he has messaged this without putting much thought into it. Come on, we can't back down now. People are all excited about it. Our reputation's gonna plummet if we don't face this. That is true. If we remain silent, people will believe we simply chose to run away from the matter. Medjed has taunted us publicly, after all. If they are criminals, we cannot just let them be. Yeah. We don't have any other targets right now, either. Hey, Daichi, let's talk to Mishima tomorrow. This is more of his thing. Sounds good. Also, Makoto, try seeing if your sister has any info on him. It's highly unlikely, but sure.
A world-class target, huh? If we can change Medjed's heart, it'll most definitely affect Mementos.
Let's do it.
Alright, let's save. So I'm going to do a little bit more on this stream, but we do also have a whole bunch of cutscenes we had to get through. We did have a whole bunch of cutscenes we did need to get through, so it is what it is. And while I wouldn't mind going on for longer, I also want to try to at least keep streams to a reasonable length. You know, I know I'm going to be uploading this on YouTube, so I know some people are going to be watching it there, and I'm not of the opinion. Have I not played this before? I have played through most of the game. I know most of the details. There's a few things I'm not fully aware of. But I've played through most of the game, and I'm aware of a good chunk of the details afterwards. Like, I know, for example, on this game, I do have another palace that I can do after the fight with the final boss, so I'm not going to say for spoiler reasons for anyone who hasn't watched. But he's not the final boss in Royal unless you don't get another character up to a certain rank, in which case he will act as the final boss then. So I know that. But yeah, I've played most of it before, so in either case, though, as I said, I don't want to keep it going for too long, because I know if I'm the kind of person where I don't want to be seeing a 6-hour-long stream. I easily could go that long if I wanted to, but I think it'd be a bit hypocritical, where if I know I wouldn't watch it for that long, I wouldn't expect other people to watch it for that long. It would just be wrong of me then. So I think we'll go ahead and wrap things up then. Thank you to everyone who was watching. I greatly appreciate it. As for the next stream, it'll be on Wednesday as per usual with Warframe. You know how it goes. We'll probably do some relic cracking. We'll see what's available in terms of the weekly stuff. In terms of Kodo weapons, the weekly bounties, etc. Or weekly bounties. Weekly, oh my goodness, why am I blanking on the word? The weekly circuit stuff, that's what it is. So, great deal of regret. I've streamed 12 hours on a few occasions. Great deal of regret, yeah. I mean, I'm sure you at least had some fun with it, right? at the end of the day, you should be having fun first and foremost while you're streaming. As I think I mentioned earlier, people will know if you're not, so... In either case, thank you for popping by, I appreciate it. Again, thank you for the follow. You definitely didn't have to, so it means a lot, thank you. But yeah, I won't keep this going on for longer than it is already. The Simpsons Hit and Run? Oh. I don't think I've played that one, sure. But yeah, thank you all once again who popped by. As I said, we'll be back on Wednesday for Warframe, and then Thursday we'll be doing XCOM 2. Friday we'll do, or Saturday we'll do something, and then Monday, you know how it is, we got the schedule. Take care, Haplings, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Yeah, I got that Googled up in the background, so I can look at it immediately afterwards. But yeah, take care, Haplings, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all next stream. Bye-bye.